There's no place like 0, 0. Close enough. Welcome back to Advanced Minecraft 2B2T. The Journey Home is the title of this season. As you remember from last season, I died to a pack of zombies, including a baby zombie, which got the better of me, having not gotten enough resources to build a bed. I lost it all. And I'm back in hell. This is the spawn point that I remember. Now, I've got a couple tips from people who said that I got lost. My original goal was to move in the positive X, negative Z direction, and that's not what happened. I got confused because I was trying to keep F3 off so that people wouldn't find out where I was moving, and I got turned around, as can happen, and wound up somewhere in the ++ area, and not nearly as far from spawn as I'd hoped to be. So we're going to start again. I'm going to see if I can make it back there, see if I can find whatever's left of my base, and maybe loot it, and keep moving further away, because there's no way that I was going to survive at 1,300 plus 300 Z plus. That's just too close. Everything's already been taken, and additionally, somebody would run across me pretty quick. But the bigger problem is getting back there. I'm going to starve, I'm sure, many times. I'm going to get killed by monsters many times. Maybe even other people if I'm not so lucky. But we're going to just start over. This is going to be a new series of survival in 2B2T. And I'm almost at 150, or 150. And I'm going to take the risk with the portal this time. Because this is just desolate like I'm used to. Let's see if we can maybe take the the underground express. Now, previously when I played this, I had a minimap mod. It was probably Rise, minimap REI. And I was able to check that to see if I could spot a few portals, so that I can move quickly through the nether and get far away from spawn. See, now I'm moving in a negative Z direction. That is probably a bad idea. I gotta go this way. Positive Z, positive X is the more important direction. I shouldn't be running because I will starve to death even quicker. Let's call this one the explore phase, because I am going to get killed, I'm sure, and I'm not too worried about that, but eventually I will make it somewhere safe and start again, get some food, and then try to get back to my base. But right now, heck, I'm screwed. I've got nothing, no wood, no stone. It's just like old times. Oh, look at this, there's a portal here already, and an ender chest over there. This will only be taking me a short distance. I need to go much further if I want to get out of spawn. This is probably just in spawn still in a different direction. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm glad you guys are interested in the 2B2T series. I'm happy to do whatever you guys are enjoying watching. And as embarrassing as my defeat was, damn, that would have been helpful, before, it did make for some good video. Good God. I wonder if there's even a bottom. I can't see it, but I don't even know if there is one. This area of the... we're gonna find out, aren't we? No. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, starting over. Farther away from where I want to be, but I am up on a hill. So maybe I can get to the top and then get out of this hell. Alright. First off, let's make sure that my video settings are correct, because I need the higher render distance. Okay, there we go. Man. Alright, where do I need to be heading? This is the positive Z direction, so I need to go that way. And this is the positive X direction, so I need to be heading in this direction. Oh, God. This is 2B2T. This is what it's all about, people. Hopelessness. Ow. Oh, crap. Yeah, good time to hurt myself since I've still got the full health, or full, food bar. Hey, look, a torch! Alright, I've got something. I can leave my mark on the world somewhere. If only there was water. There is right there. I don't think I can make that jump, though. Well, I could try. Make for an interesting death. That is the direction I need to be going. Oh, a tree! Alright. Alley-oop! Oh, aim for the middle! Alright! Look at that! Perfect jump. Alright, now, let's make it back up here. And head for that tree. Okay. Oh, don't get burned by the lava. Let's see here. It was up this way. Okay, look at this. Grass, trees, it's amazing. A little piece of paradise in the middle of hell. I'm gonna take a block of dirt here to maybe use to get myself down. There's another tree over there. Okay. Oh, no. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. We're alright. Alright. Alright, now. Farms ransacked. There's a melon. Holy crap. Oh, it's like Christmas. If I can just get down there. I don't know about that. Jump into the water. Worked before. Oh, it'd be so depressing because I'm so close. I could just maybe walk down there. And make it. Oh. Yeah. Okay, doing alright. Tree. Excellent. Alright, we're off to a good start. Let's gather up some starting equipment, a couple saplings, some wood, that melon. We'll try to replant the seed, and we'll be ready to move out and try to get back to our base in this game, this episode, season. Alright guys, looking good. Looking like a good way to start off. Except that I'm not getting the saplings, which is kind of a pain. I tried to live stream this. I thought it'd be a really cool idea to use YouTube's live streaming, but I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to that kind of shit. And the tool that they provide for free did not work for me. I don't know if there was a better tutorial, but I only had a limited amount of time, so I didn't want to spend all my night trying to figure out how to get it to work, and then not being able to play, which would be a complete disaster. Not a single sapling so far. Let's slip around here. Let's get this melon. He's got it, and I'm not gonna break it. More than I need, but I do need some equipment. Let's, not the furnace. Let's start by making a pick so that I can, oh, stupid. Why did I do that? I know that wasn't enough. Get a little more. Make the pick so we can get some stone, and with the stone I'll make an axe, so that it takes a little less time to chop the wood, because the less time I'm here, the better. Where do I want to pick some stuff up, though? Let's do over here. Seems like it's out of the way enough that I won't be disrupting anybody's buildings, and I won't fall through to my death. So I'd like to thank you guys who saw it out and found my base. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it was not in an area that I expected it to be, and the reason for that is I've been trying not to use F3, which I've been leaving on this entire video, which is kind of stupid. I was trying not to use F3 so that people wouldn't find me, and then when I wound up getting killed, it was easy to find because I wasn't that far away. I got turned around. I know exactly what I did. I started zigzagging back and forth over the middle Z line when I thought I was going in a solid direction away. So, stupid me. Alright, I got a stone axe with which I can harvest a tree and hopefully get 2 saplings. Actually, I need 3 at this point since I cut down one of the trees. Let's cross our fingers here that I get at least 2. Trying to give back whatever I take. But it's not going well. Come on, really? Okay. Did they, like, change the game so that saplings don't drop unless you're using axe or some shit? Because that's the second tree I've knocked down. I didn't get a single one. That is ridiculous. There we go, finally. Alright, let's go back to fists, because I hate to be breaking my axe if it means nothing. Never used to be that way, so I'm just going to assume I'm just terrible luck here. Ah, 2. Oh, look, did it fall down the hole? No, I caught it. Okay. Great, great, great. Give me 1 more. 2 more would be perfect, but I just want to... Jesus. That was a disaster. Alright, I'll put 1 back, sorry. I wish I could do more. I've got some wood, not a lot, but enough to get started. I got some food, again, not a lot, but enough to get started. Oh dear. Check this out. Empty furnace, yep. Alright, now, where would I want to go? Positive X, that's this way. Positive Z, that's... this way? Yeah. Sort of. Okay, positive X is that way. Anyway, I gotta go this way. That's where I'm headed. So, let's turn that off. Let's carefully move through this world. And hopefully find our way back to the base. See if there's anything at all left. Even just a couple of trees would be nice. But what I'm really looking for is my food. Because I will need it soon. So, what else would you guys like to see on my channel? I've been doing a little prop hunt lately. I have plans to play prop hunt with some friends. Which I think is the best way to play prop hunt, honestly. It's fun to play with random people on the internet who you don't know, but it's much more exciting to trick and fool guys that you work with. Or hang out with on the weekends, or drink beer with, or whatnot, so... Alright. Tower. There are no property rights here in 2B2T, so I can just come in here and run around, but it's basically shit anyway. No surprise. I'm just gonna chisel my way out. I hear an Enderman, that's not great. Okay. So. I'm going to... Oh god. What I ought to do is hide for the night. I'm gonna head over this way. Leave that flower. Oh man. I'm gonna head over to that light and also those trees up there. Maybe I'll get better luck with those than I have already. Uh-oh. Spider. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 I really ought to make a full set of tools, at least a sword, and make it a lot easier to go across here. In fact, with a sword, I could even kill a few zombies, and if I had to, eat zombie meat. Let's head in this little area here. Okay, let's build our own crafting bench, and let's grab some stone. Actually, I already have some stone, don't I? That's fine. I'll take more stone. let's build our sword, which we need, and let's leave everything else alone for now. I'm not going to make anything I don't absolutely need right away. And let's take my crafting bench. I'm using the wrong tool. There we go. Okay, got a sword. Better than nothing. Creeper, still kick my ass. Let's head for those trees anyway, because I will need more wood. And chance of more saplings is something I can't ignore at this moment. Even just a short distance away from spawn, things are like... Oh! Duh, I knew he was here. Hopefully nobody's nearby. Wow, that would have been a disaster. What is that down there? That's just a deep-ass pipe. Okay, well, I'm going to do everybody a huge favor and block that off. Alright, trees. More trees. Gotta get them all. I don't feel too bad about these trees. At least there's a bunch of saplings on the ground here already, and they're a distance away from spawn. So, the guy who put them here at least has a shot at having enough to replace them. And they're not going to be quite as useful as they were to me at spawn. Alright, got one sapling. If I get more, I'd be happy to replace these. 2, great. See, now my luck is changing, now that it doesn't matter quite as much. I am going to have to find more food before I make it back to my base, though. I am not anywhere close to having enough to get there, and still... Enchanted armor, jeez. Still have enough to plant my own. Okay. So, I know people are saying, hey, you built your base at 1,300, that's not near far enough. I do that. I was just kind of building a temporary shelter. I was hoping to seal it off, put a bed there so I don't have to start next to spawn. And if I got killed, I, had a little bit of a head start in the, right direction and with equipment. So, I am still moving the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, this is positive Z. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around it, because that's going to take me right back to spawn. But I'm going to kill some zombies. For the zombie flesh. Worst comes to worst, when I'm about to starve, if I have more than one, I can eat them and I'll get a net benefit. Or I'll fall and hurt myself. Okay, more zombies. It's like there were normal buildings and just TNT blew everything up. It's a day in the life of 2B2T. A floating platform. Doesn't matter. Anybody could swim up there and it's an obvious target, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm just going to take some of these torches. If you are rich enough to have torches, then you can afford it. 3 explosions really quick? That is not something I want to be around. Well, here'd be a great place to get a boat. Jeez, what is it? Oh, is the Wither nearby? I bet it is. I do not want that. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. Get going. Get back to my base. Gotta go this way. Alright, sailing away. This is the fastest way to move. not going to use up as much hunger. And hopefully I will find a nice farm that somebody set up or something to help me out here. Not going to sail very far, but at least it's a start. Okay, whoa, up, down the cliff. Ah, alright, how do I get out? Shift, broke. That does it. Okay. Well, now I'm in a hole. A nerd pole up here. Alright. I'll grab some more dirt to replace the stuff that I lost. And hopefully, now that I'm out a bit in the X direction, I can head across the Z direction without going through the hell that is spawn. I'm already halfway dead, more than halfway dead in my food supply. I don't have enough to even get back up to full, so I better hope that I find something worthwhile before I get too far out here. Alright, let's take a look at... Okay, 400. And we're moving in the right direction Z-wise. So this is good. I hear a zombie underneath. I wish I didn't have to do all this jumping, because jumping is going to drain my food the fastest. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Keep moving. Alright, let's go this way. That's kind of cool. A little waterfall there. A whirlpool, I guess. Is the appropriate term. Oh, man. An arrow. So it's been a long time since I was back on 2B2T. It's been over a month now. I last played it in October, and now it's December. And, you know, I have no idea how much of my stuff is left. Somebody posted a link on Reddit, I guess, to my first episode. So I got a lot of hits, and I'm really glad for that. If somebody knows where that link was and could show me, I'd be happy to see it. I'd like to see it. Just to know who posted it and why they linked it. Not that I'm complaining, obviously. I just curious. I want to know who's watching my show and what they'd like to see. That's kind of my thing. All right. So what games have I been interested lately other than Minecraft? Let me talk a little bit about that. I recently... Hey, a horse! Hold on. Scratch that for a second. There's a horse here. Yeah, it does me no good at the moment. A chicken, on the other hand, does do me good. Oh gosh, I wish I didn't have to kill this thing. But I don't have a choice. Man, are there any more animals? I found a horse and a chicken. Maybe there's like a farm? Doesn't look like it. But at least I got some chicken. At least I have chicken. Leroy Jenkins. Alright, I'm gonna eat. I'm down to one bar. I'm gonna eat 3 of these. I will turn the last one into a seed, even though I maybe shouldn't. I'm going to put out a crafting table, furnace, and I'm going to cook up that chicken. And then I'm going to keep moving. that'll give me at least another day. I think I see a melon. Yes, alright. Oh, luck. Fortune smiles upon me. Just in time, too. Alright, I'm gonna eat this chicken. And I'm gonna go replace my lost melon stock with this farm over here. Ah, thank goodness. We are still in the game here. Yeah, so, I was talking about games that I'm interested in right now. Steam had their fall sale, and I picked up the expansion for Civilization. I like to play Civ 5. I think it's probably the best Civ in the series, and before that, one of my favorites was Call to Power. What else did I pick up? I picked up... Gosh, I can't even remember. Whenever I see a really great deal on Steam, I grab it, even if I don't play the game for a while, which happens more often than not, actually. I picked up Papers, Please. Papers, Please is a fun little game, so I picked that up for only $5. Oh, crevice here. Alright, let's see. Let's get my bearings, which way am I headed. I am about almost the area I need to be X-wise, and I need to go that way Z-wise, so... I think it's time to... Well, apparently it's time to go back and get more melons. Either these grew in while I stood here, or I missed them. I think they grew in. Because, it was just here. It's fantastic. I would hang around here for a while if I could, but I need to keep moving. Alright, because this guy's melon farm has been so helpful to me, I'm going to go ahead and plant a few more. Just for the next person. Just trying to pay it forward, you know. Okay, let's get out of here. Stay at the melon farm the whole damn time and stock up, which is probably the smart thing to do, and if I wasn't recording, I would totally do that. But I'm going to move. I'm going to get across this little ocean here toward my, my old base. So, I'm going to need another boat, and I'm going to take that across the channel. I'm going to start over here because it's not got the currents. I am interested in Starbound. If you guys have not heard about Starbound, I would suggest that you check it out at some point. Starbound is kind of a cross between Terraria and Space. It's got some Minecraft elements in there too. Looks really good. It's only $15, but I'm going to wait till after Christmas is over. I'm hoping to get some Steam points for Christmas. And then I can get Starbound, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. And let me get out of my boat. Take my boat with me. No, come back, boat! Boat! Why? Hold on. Alright, let's sail the boat back in here. I'm gonna crash it. Clearly, I have trouble controlling a boat on servers. I don't know why. Alright, we're getting close to where my base is supposedly at. Unless I was being trolled, which would be hilarious. I thought about that first. The first guy who told me he knew where my base was and sent me the coordinates, I thought, oh, this is not where I thought I was going. Maybe I'm just being trolled. But we'll see. It's possible that it's legit. And I got, you know, confused as to what direction I was going. Alright. Now that I've got enough melons that I don't have to starve to death, I will leave this pig alive. If someone's lucky to come by with some carrots, they can take the pig and make more pigs. That is how science works. Also, if you guys happen to do the Humble Indie Bundle, they're doing like a Humble Jumbo Bundle right now, which includes Gary's Mod. I picked up Gary's Mod on Steam for like $2.50, but Gary's Mod is fantastic, and that's where you can play Prop Hunt and Trouble in Terrorist Town and a bunch of other mods. So I highly recommend you pick up the bundle now. Well, this does actually kind of look familiar, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken, I went around this corner. Hey, look at it. Here's where my base was. And no surprise, it's kind of ransacked. Let's see what's left. Yep. Torn down. Even the hole here has been kind of removed. No surprise. Some of my bricks are left. All the trees are gone. The cactuses I planted are gone. So it's basically destroyed. And that definitely is the spot. So I got all sorts of lost. This is where I wound up. I meant to go in the plus X minus Z direction. And I zigzagged. So I don't think there's anything for me here. Unless I feel like taking these. And to be totally honest, they're basically worthless. So I'll take a couple. And let's head out. Let's keep moving away from spawn. I'm gonna go in the plus Z direction since I apparently am already in that direction now. Somebody said they set up their own base nearby here. I did see one or two bases. I'm just going to not ignore them, but avoid them. So I got turned around just by lag there. What the hell? Alright, let's see. This way. There's a nice little base over in that hill over there. So if you guys have any tips for live streaming on YouTube, you have links to videos or tutorials that make it easy, let me know. Maybe I'll try live streaming in the future. I thought it'd be a cool idea since I knew I had a couple hours to play, and I figured you guys, if you saw it, might want to get involved in the process. That'd be fun. But it didn't work out, and frankly, it's probably for the best because then I can stretch this into a couple episodes instead of having 1 hour-long episode of just me trudging across the wasteland. I can fast forward the boring parts. Alright. There's a castle up here. Maybe we'll investigate that on our way. Ow. Wait a second. This place looks really familiar. If I'm not totally insane... I mean, I guess castles kind of look familiar. But I think I've been here before. I think this may have been the first place yeah, I'm almost positive this is the first place I ever came to when I first started playing 2B2T. This is the, this keep inside had a watermelon farm. This was, my god, it must have been like 6 months ago. And I spent a lot of time in here, logged in, logged out, farmed a couple melons a day or whatever, and I tried to hide my stuff in a corner. It was over here, I think. Looks like it might have been filled in. I mean, it was... Oh, maybe somebody came in from the outside. I'm not sure. It may not have even been this corner. It might have been a different corner. But essentially, I was hiding my equipment in the corner whenever I logged out. And although it would have made more sense just to hold on to it, but... And, I don't know. It's been a long time, so it doesn't surprise me that it's all disappeared. But my goal was to take this keep, and whenever I had logged in, I would make small changes to it and basically create an underground base that was kind of hidden. But people have mods and tools that they can basically look through the entire world for, and eventually I got killed by a skeleton. So it did not work out. Gotta get wool for a bed, and failing that... Whoa! Kill a zombie. Failing that, maybe enough string from the spider would do it. I have to get a lot of string. If I'm not mistaken, it's 9 string to make a cube of wool. Alright, I am getting into some serious trouble here. This is not acceptable. Oh, what the heck? That guy just spawned behind me. Alright, this is the kind of problem that I had before. You attack a zombie, they all come at you from every direction, and then you wind up dead. And, embarrassed. Not cool. Alright. Oof. Let's take a time out here. Fortunately, I had enough food that my life regenerated. I could, if I was pretty smart about it, bring the zombies in here and kill them all through like a hole that they couldn't get through. That'd be the smartest way to do it. Oh man, I don't want to stop here, otherwise I would go ahead and plant some melon seeds and hope that they eventually grow up into full-grown melons. This place is basically ruined. People come in here and leave here and whatnot, but it's too close to spawn. Somebody's gonna come in here and just tear up everything that you did. In fact, all I had were melon plants, and not even melons themselves. Somebody came through and grabbed them all up. Alrighty. Look at that. There's tons of zombies waiting to die. If you're ever in a situation like I was just in and you don't have watermelons, that's a good way to get potatoes or rotten flesh, and then ta-da, you've got your food back. Fortunately, I was set enough as it was and didn't need it, but it's appreciated all the same. There we go. Not too bad. Let's see if there's anything up in this tower. I know there isn't. It'd be ridiculous for there to be, but at least I can get a good view of the surrounding area. Cool little spire there. It's kind of neat. A big one. Towers back where I came from. And where I'm going to be going is that way. Let's see here. Here's where it's at. 13 by 5. We're going to be heading off in the +Z direction whenever we get some daylight. And that is what we'll be doing in the next episode. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to watch some 2B2T. I know this has probably been like 3 or 4 episodes by now, but oh, keep moving. And I wanted to make sure that I was in a nice, safe place before I ended the episode. So, in the next episode, we're going to keep moving, try to get further away from spawn, somewhere where there's still a hope for finding minerals and not getting raided every 5 minutes. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching 2B2T, and if you have any suggestions about anything Minecraft related or other game related that you'd like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. This has been DoctrZombie. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Advanced Minecraft 2B2T. And we're going to be heading out soon. It's going to be dawn. And I'm going to kill the spider for some string. I'm trying to get enough wool to make a bed. We're going to head out into the wilderness, try to get as far away as possible where there's still wild lands and undug resources. I know that it seems impossible, but we're going to have to try. So, alright guys, we're going to head off in the +Z direction, which would be straight ahead into the water, and hopefully find some resources on the way, enough food to keep us alive, and Somewhere nice to set up a home. A base. Here in 2B2T, the world's worst server. Oh god, not baby zombies. No, no, never again. Oh god, I'm on fire. Okay, alright, this just got... oh god. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Bad baby zombies. No like. I did not look at you, Enderman. Don't even lie. Ah, crap. Alright, let's get going here. Time to build another boat. Keep crashing them. Wasting my precious, precious wood. But I gotta do it, because otherwise I'm just not gonna get far enough away. Alright, here we go. Boat and sail around the giant volcano. Alright. You know, it's funny. Last time I played this, and I'd gotten to 1300 by 300, everything looked great. I mean, there were so many little places set up with people who had stuff and farms that were working, and I was like, oh, it's not so bad after all. I can't find a damn tree to save my life now. I mean, fortunately I've got enough wood already. I've got the saplings I need. If I ever wind up killing a skeleton, I could probably make a tree instantly, but clearly I was just lucky that time, because this is the desolation that I've come to expect. Just nothingness everywhere. It's crazy. It's like somebody came in and paved over everything with sand and dirt. Hey, trees. Look at that. Bitch and ye shall receive. Alright, I'm gonna make a quick logging camp up over here, I think. Somebody's probably got a base, and I'm just gonna rent a room for a couple minutes. And cut down the trees, and I'll replace anything I take. And we'll zip through that. I may have accidentally taken a screenshot. Instead of switching to the axe. Oh well. I can use it for a custom screen if I wanted to. Be getting in over my head again. One of those baby zombies shows up, I'm probably gonna die again. So let's go make a little safe house before the lag and the zombies and the gigantic pit, which I'm trying. Oh my god, the lag is getting crazy. It's gonna crash. Oh god. Disconnect, disconnect! Wow. I am down to 7 frames here. Okay, let's see if we can go back in. I'm worried that I've just died from lag out. Nope, I'm alive. Alright, get inside. Jeez, that was insane. The lag just... I was getting 2 frames a second. That was not good. I don't know what happened, if it was the rain or Fraps is doing something in the background, but as soon as I turned Fraps back off, it recovered. Alright, let's see here. Alright, well, I'm going to have to wait for the rain to stop and the day to break again. I managed to pick up almost a full stack of wood. I still only have 1 melon seed to start my farm with, 7 tree saplings, 2 potatoes, so potatoes probably going to wind up saving me. And we need to make distance between here and spawn, so I think I've got enough wood to make it out there in the real world. While I'm stuck in here, I might as well dig up some stone and fast forward. Boy, I don't know if somebody came through here with a modded client and picked up all the resources or something, but I haven't found so much as a scrap of coal anywhere. I'm digging just a basic stairwell here. What the lag? Just a basic stairwell here, and usually, at some point, I would bump into something. Coal, iron, I don't care. Anything other than stone would be appreciated. But that is not happening. I might be too far down here if the rain stopped, and I'm waiting for the rain to stop. Also, from that far down, hearing the zombies and the skeleton would indicate to me... Ah! Here we go! Coal! I knew it was around here somewhere. Alright, so it's not totally mined out. Again, bitch and you shall receive. Grab some coal, that'll save me from burning my precious wood to make torches. I'll whip up a few more torches, and then I'll go outside. And hopefully I won't be surrounded by those damn zombies anymore. I just want to finish this coal vein up. It's very dark, I apologize for that. I don't have any torches to light it up at this point. And I know that YouTube or video, recording can make everything dark, so I may just skip that whole part. Alright, here we go, we're back. Let's make a few torches. Let's grab the torches that I put here, because I won't need them anymore here. I want them upstairs. And, it's still raining. I wonder how dangerous it is out there. I probably should make another sword before I run out there. That's a good way to get my ass killed. Oh, I need more sticks. Sword. Alright, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to put it right in there. I'm going to grab a good chunk of torches. I'm ready to go. I'm going to eat melon. And I'm going to head out farther away from spawn. There he is. That nasty old spider. Great! Alright, let's keep moving. How many, I've got 5 string. 4 to make wool, so I only need 12 so that I can make a bed. Looks like somebody was trying to wall off this area to make a castle. They had some redstone, and they don't need it anymore, so I'll be taking that. Redstone might seem like the most pointless thing to be picking up at this point. Sunlight, thank God, there we go. Storm is over. But, other than the redstone torch, which at this point is kind of useless, I do need redstone to make compass and clock. Compass more important. If they burn to death, they're not gonna... Ow! Actually, if they burn to death, it's no big deal. They might drop bones. Or arrows. Bones is what I'm really looking for. Heck yeah. Because I can use that to instantly make trees, or even food. So... let's kill some more spiders for their string. And let's grab bones and... See that? Iron ingot. Alright. One more and I can make an iron sword, and then I won't be nearly as messy. So far, 3 gunpowder. 2 more and I can make some TNT. Not that I really have a use for it other than saying I built TNT legit in 2B2T, but that is kind of pointless. Alright, let's check out this abandoned cottage. Looks like it has a furnace, or had a furnace. And it looks like somebody ripped the entire thing down. But it used to be nice. What you got here? Signs. Love signs. Thanks for the hospitality and the F word. Alright, well. Super nice of you. These are all going to be empty, of course. Oh well. Looked like a nice place at one point, but of course a 2B2T regular got to it and tore it to bits. Nothing I can use here. And I'm not going to waste my resources replanting. Another sign. No soliciting. Oh, lapis. It's pointless except for decoration, but I'll take it. I don't mind. I could even grab the mossy cobble, but I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to grab some spruce wood. And hopefully a spruce sapling or 2, so that I have the additional wood type available to me for my next projects. Uh-oh. There we go. Anything else I can merge? I can get rid of gravel. Gravel's useless. Wait, did I get a spruce sapling? Great, I got 2. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, I'm going to stop the recording for just a second so I can check my positioning, because I am now at the point where I don't want people following me. Oh, look at all this forest. Ah, this is great. It's almost unspoiled. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check out my coordinates, make sure I'm moving in the right direction. Okay, made some minor adjustments to the way I'm going. I could grab the birch tree sapling as well. What would I get rid of? Feather's kind of useless at this point. Spider eyes are even worse. Let's just see if I can get a sapling. I don't even care about the wood at this moment. Really? Not a single sapling. Torn down every leaf that I can reach in the damn tree. I didn't get one. Alright, well there's more trees nearby. I'll just keep doing that until I get one. I only need one. There we go. Alright. Now, let's get a move on. I think I've got everything I need to start a base. I've got wood, lots of it. I've got 3 different types of saplings. I can get rid of these stone bricks, they're useless. I got some coal even, torches, redstone, lapis. I got everything I need to get started. Potatoes, most importantly, probably. Potatoes and bone meal will get me through the worst of it. Now what I need is to be far, far away from spawn. So let's take it to warp speed. You know, on second thought, rather than film gigabytes worth of me walking in a straight line, I'm just going to cut and maybe end the episode here and hopefully resume somewhere safe farther down the line, because there's no point in me wasting all of my disk space on what is going to be sped up video footage of me walking for like an hour. So I'm going to end the video here, and thank you guys for watching. This is DoctrZombie 2B2T Season 2, The Journey Away from 00, or whatever appropriate name I can give it after I get horribly murdered by creepers. Ah, crap, it's nighttime again. So I'm going to find some shelter, and I'm going to continue moving in the direction that I'm going, which you can probably tell is going to be ++, in the ++ quadrant. If you'd like to follow my adventures, you can probably track me pretty easily based on everything that I'm viewing. I will see you next time on Advanced Minecraft 2B2T DoctrZombie. Thanks for watching. Hello again. Welcome to another episode of 2B2T Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie. And I want to talk a little bit today about squatters' rights and how you're going to survive getting out of the 5K zone. Now, between our last video and this video, I did a little bit of playing here. Obviously, I moved through the area, and I also did some digging during a rainstorm because I didn't want to have to run outside running around with a bunch of spiders and crap chasing me, and I managed to find 7 diamonds in the 2K box, between 0 and 2000 in the ++ direction. So it's still possible to find diamonds down in the lower levels. Also picked up some other stuff here, including potatoes and carrots, melons, more melons anyway. And I came across this little base here. Now I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. But essentially, I barely saw it. I was walking toward this lava pool because there was some light there, and I happened to notice a little area in the ground. There was a hole over here as well that I patched in. Went down, and there was a little strip of water, but no farm. So I added the farm later. And there was some other stuff here. Nothing useful, no resources. But I did take a note that this place was built in April of last year by Threshold and River Shark. So I went ahead and I extended it a bit. It hadn't been used in a long time, so I claimed some squatters' rights here. Turned it into a quick food farm so I could replenish some of my food stocks before moving further. And I've done that. And I'm going to stay around for a short while longer to grab a few more items that I need in order to survive a longer trip, get further away from spawn. So there you have it. That's a real basic rundown of what I've done here. For a little more details here, you could tell that I took the potatoes, the carrots that I got by fighting zombies. I killed quite a few of them. As well as just regular seeds for wheat, and of course the melon seeds that I picked up earlier. And these will all grow fairly slowly if you're hanging around, a little bit quicker if you're in an area where people frequent, but you don't want that. You want to be left alone, at least when you're getting started. So in order to make things go faster, you take a good sword and some armor, you head up to the surface during night, and you take out some skeletons. Which is great. The mobs are much more important in 2B2T and other difficult survival situation servers because of their drops. You get some string with which you can make wool, which you can then make a bed from spiders. You, of course, get rotten flesh and also some iron tools, carrots, and potatoes from zombies. And then skeletons provide the best resource, which is going to be bones, which you can use to make bone meal, which you can then use to speed up the process of your crops. And I like to start, of course, with the melon staffs. Staff? Is that accurate? the stem anyway. Get them all up to highest level. That way, as you're working, melons will spawn. You don't have to replenish the base unit all the time. It's going to keep going, and you can leave that there for the next person, or if you want, you can gather every last thing up to take the seeds with you if you feel like you need it. Also built a little cactus farm here. That's not really required, but I figured since I didn't have a full stack, I could maybe add some more. So that's what I've been up to in 2B2T. I did record the same exact footage you're seeing now a few days ago, except that the microphone output did not record. So I told people that they were going to be in the video, and they weren't, because the microphone didn't correctly capture my voice. It was just me running around looking at my base. Before I leave this area, I'll make sure to include the coordinates so anyone can come by and check it out and use it or destroy it, whatever it is that you prefer. And right now, I'm going to spend a few more days here gathering up seeds and other useful crap. I gotta put more stuff in this thing. Some other stuff here. Let's see. More food, supplies. See, look, just in the time I've been walking around, I've got enough here that things are popping up, even without the bone meal. And once you made it to that point, you're basically set for food. When I finally build my own base, I'll try to include a much larger farm so that every time I come back to it, I just I fill up on stuff. But for now, this is sustainable. I'll use up less food than it's making, so I can just continue to grow it out, and at nighttime head up to the surface, get bone meal, get string, get anything else. And this is great. This is a squatter's refuge, I like to call it, where I've taken somebody else's base, repurposed it long enough that I can gather up enough supplies that I feel comfortable moving out again and doing it again at another 5,000 or 10,000. As you remember from my previous videos, I was basically stating that I just wanted to get enough that I could move out and start something small. This is what I'm talking about. So if I've gotten to the point where the food's growing fast enough that maybe I could spend my time down in the depths looking for diamonds, but for now I think I'm really just interested in getting food as quickly as possible. So either I'll expand the farm a little bit more in one direction, or get another bucket full of water down here, or I'll just get as much bone meal as possible, clean it all out, and head on. So alright, so pretty quick. I'll end this episode later on when I've decided to move on, and I'll post the coordinates for this location. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I've gotten a lot of feedback on the videos from people in the server, and most of you guys seem happy, so I'm glad to keep doing the videos. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. I did want to give a quick shout out to the people who are on the server right now. We got a lot of guys who have messaged me in the game and talked to me, and if your name's up here, then you're in the video. So thanks for watching. Okay, it's been a few days, hopping on to play for 10-15 minutes now and then, and I built up a pretty substantial stockpile of things that I need, including I went down to the diamond layer and racked up 6 diamonds, which are going to be great. I thought about digging up some obsidian and using this portal. Be a quick way to get further out from spawn, but you never know what you're going to run into, and you're a lot closer to other players, and some people mentioned that they'd like to see what I come across in the overworld. So I decided not to do it. I'm gonna pack for a trip across the overland here, and it sounds like I'm gonna be leaving in some pretty nasty weather. So let me make sure I've looted all the important stuff, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we need to bring. Alright, so first thing you're going to want is tools. Get a full set, make sure that they're in decent condition. I don't need the hoe right now, but I definitely need to make sure I've got a decent pickaxe. That'll last. Axe is good. Sword is very important. You don't want that breaking. And the diamond sword's going to last a while. I've got a bow. I've only got 8 arrows. I do have some flint, but I don't have any feathers, so I'll take the flint with me. Well, I really probably don't need it. Second most important thing is to bring food. Enough to last a long trip. I got 38 baked potatoes. That should be more than enough, but I'm also going to bring 64 melon for that, and also 64 melon to turn into seeds for a new farm. Third thing I'm going to want is new base construction stuff. So essentially what that means is food. I got carrots, potatoes, seeds, and of course melons for a new farm, similar to this one that I set up over here. Coal, I don't need 3 stacks and an additional bit. I think I'll try to turn some of this into torches to replenish my torches before we go. There we go. And I'll leave the rest behind. So 2 stacks of coal will suffice for any torches and furnace needs I have for a long time. I got a stack of torches. Then I got travel gear. I got a boat, a bed. I've got important stuff like wood. I've got things that I can't find easily, such as saplings and cactus of the different breeds. Let's see here. Gunpowder I'm bringing along, redstone I'm bringing along, flint, I actually think I'll just leave it behind. I can always get flint from anywhere that's got a little bit of gravel. Bone is important for generating a quick farm. Fishing rod can get me through some, problems if I run out of food, although it's not really necessary. String, in case I need to make more bed, I'm going to be collecting that. The bricks is for vanity, I guess. Wheat I can use if I find a cow to make a leather farm, which is extremely important. Lava buckets, critical. And then I'm bringing off the rich stuff, the diamonds, the gold, the iron. This is for future stuff. The gold is not that important, except for maybe building a watch, which again, I don't think is that important. The diamond is obviously important. And then I'm leaving the sign behind to let people know when I've left. It is the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. Awesome. Alright, so I promised that when I took off I would give people the coordinates, and this is it. We're at 6,700, 4,500. And I'll walk outside and give you a little bit of a look around. I probably shouldn't do this. I shift, that's right, shift to hold. Ugh. Use my shovel. Alright, so it's raining out, there's gonna be bad guys. But this is roughly where I'm at. You can see the lava pool right next to this. I'll actually leave it open so you can see it when you're walking by. And I'm going to collect a few more bones, and then we're going to get on our way in the ++ direction. So we can find some ruins, old buildings and whatnot. Check them out. Alright, that was good. Good loot there. Alright, we're moving up in the X and up in the Z. This is basically the direction I expected it to be. I'm going to sail around the creepers, though. I don't need this dirt. You'll notice I kept one slot open, even though I could have filled it with something. I like to have a slot open so that I know what I've picked up and what I can get rid of if I see something I really need or want, such as reeds. If I see reeds, I'm going to grab a couple of those. Kind of surprised I haven't found any yet. But that is my goal. I have not had a lot of time to record lately. I'm sorry about that. It's been, the holidays, so been pretty busy at home. But I figured I had a couple minutes here and there to record the last few sessions. I figured nobody wanted to see me digging around for diamonds all day. And that didn't take too long. It took maybe about 10-20 minutes before I found the 6 that I found. And food was growing while I was doing that, and so I got more than enough, and I'll just leave everything else behind. Could pick up everything that wasn't nailed down, but I just don't need it. And if I don't need it, it'll just take up space in my inventory. I'm not going to take it, and the next guy can have it. So if you're watching this video and you're the first one, you can stock up on anything you need at 6,700, 4,800, I forget. It's in the video. So we're moving basically in ++. This is nice to sail. It's not nearly as dangerous and it's a little bit quicker, and you don't use up food at all. The food meter even disappears. So, but it doesn't last. Eventually I'm going to get caught in here and not have a way to go. And then I'll have to get off and walk. So, the Steam winter sale is over. I picked up a whole bunch of great things for cheap. I got $60 in Steam gift cards for Christmas. And I've spent about 52 of it. I picked up Starbound, which I'm going to wait until I can do a Let's Play of that. So I won't play it until then. So I also picked up State of Decay. Now, State of Decay, I don't even know if it has reviews, because I try to use reviews as a gauge as whether or not I'm going to enjoy the game. I don't remember it having any, but for $10, I looked at the premise, I thought, it could be good. It looks like a better version of Dead Island, and when I say better, people probably argue with me about this. I mean better as in I think I would enjoy it more. I would have more fun with it. The problem I had with Dead Island is it was too difficult, in a sense that the zombies constantly got harder, no matter where you were. If you went back to the start area, they were harder because you leveled up. And so if you didn't do things perfectly, oh my god, one of the things that really pissed me off about Dead Island was you could lose your epic weapons and they'd be gone. Like, you could get killed having thrown them or something, and they disappear, and forget it, your epic weapons are now gone. You now have no hope of winning against the zombies, finishing a mission. It made me very angry, and so I said, screw this game, and I never finished it. But this game, I don't know, it's got some strange mechanics that I'm not sure if I'm going to like or hate, and one of the ones that I'm pretty certain is going to go on my hate list is the fact that every real-world day, regardless of if you're playing the game or not, your camp uses up... Man, that was a terrible camp. Your camp uses up resources. And I don't get the time to just log in and play every single game that I own for an hour or two every day. So it will be days before I feel like playing State of Decay again. I'll play something else like Minecraft or Civ 5 or whatever. And I'll come back to it and all my resources will be used up, and all of a sudden there's this sense of urgency that I gotta go out and get food and medicine and bullets, and it even sounds like if I don't tend to their needs, people are going to just die. That's not great for someone who plays casually like I do, you know? If you're a hardcore gamer, it might never even make a difference. Like, the amount of resources that get used up isn't going to be good enough or high enough to warrant you worrying about it. You play the game for 2 or 3 hours a day, you'll never have a problem if you play every day. But I think I'm going to log in one day, notice that all of the shit that I worked on is destroyed, and I'm just going to be like, welp, fuck this, and go and do something else. But, I don't know. At the same time, it makes scavenging for food and bullets and all those other things that you're not even going to use important. So it gives you a sense of accomplishment for doing it. So, speaking of ruins, here we go. Oh, there's actually some stuff left. All of it pretty much worthless. Clay, wooden door. Hey, please don't be alarmed. Someone was here, but means no harm. Thanks for Coca. Sincerely, Delta Squad. Yeah, somebody else came by too and did mean harm. So, I don't want to remove signs that exist in the world, but I'd like to leave my calling card wherever I go. I think that's kind of fun. So I'm going to craft a couple signs and take those with me. Of course, this violates my leaving a inventory space open rule, but I'll leave a little marker. Ah! Okay. Alright, well, that's probably going to be it for this episode. I talked a little bit about being a squatter and how to set up a quick squatting base, and I've made a start out in the new wilderness, moving in ++. And I'm glad you guys are watching. I've got a lot of positive feedback, and I'm happy to continue doing the series. I think I've mentioned that pretty much every time I log in. But, you know, I'm very excited about it. Basically, all of my traffic right now is from 2B2T players. who log in to see if I come across their stuff or if their name shows up in chat. So I'll be happy to show off whoever's playing whatever I do log in and record. And unfortunately, it's less than I'd like it to be. But hopefully you guys continue to watch the series, and hopefully I continue to play in a way that makes you guys want to watch. So anyway, I'm going to keep walking in ++. I'm going to record most of it because I think you guys really would like to see the exploration part. If I'm wrong, leave me messages saying I don't want to see you walking, I want to see you surviving, I want to see you building. But I think the general consensus is that people want to see what 2B2T looks like as a world after, you know, having run solidly for 2 years on the same world and every ruined structure, and that's what we're going to do. So once again, this is DoctrZombie with Advanced Minecraft 2B2T, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello again, welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft 2B2T, and naturally I've logged on in the middle of another thunderstorm, so let's see here. Looks like I logged off shortly after building a little fort here, just a quick escape from any dangers that might be around. I'm still moving in ++, and alright, let's get going here. I've got all my equipment stacked up, I got my food filled, and I'm just going to move in the ++ direction. Let me check to make sure that's where I'm actually going. Yep, okay. Well, let's see if I can maybe turn off the sounds here for a minute. Sounds. There we go. At least we don't have to hear the thunder and lightning, or rain, so you can actually hear what's going on. Anyway, moving in ++ still. I'm still well within the first 10K, so it's going to be a while. But I noticed that there's really not a lot going on if you stick away from the main routes. And I may have mentioned this before. So forgive me if you've heard this one. Anyway, if you're off to the side even a little bit, not going in a straight line from spawn, so you're, you know, 1/3 in any direction or something of that effect, there's actually not a lot going on. It seems like the perfect reeds. Oh man, lucky. Seems like the world's pretty much the way it was spawned in as. I haven't seen too many structures. If I have, they're very small. Rather than big ruined structures like you would expect to see from a griefing, or big standing structures like you'd expect to see from somebody who built up a base and was left alone. I'm going to get rid of all of the dirt here, and I will take the reeds, because they are much more useful. I'm going to leave one behind to keep growing. I wonder if that fire over there is caused by a lava, or not lava, a lightning strike. I don't know, it looks like it might be netherrack, so let's go investigate that, since there's not much else to talk about here. So, tonight, I have a big night tonight. Wife is out of town. After the kids go to bed, I'm going to record a bunch of stuff. Looks like a little marker here. Nothing interesting going on. Although it's right about 9,000 by 7,000, so that's probably what it is. It's a marker for just a distance point. So, alright, keep moving on. What's this? Ooh, was this a dungeon? It's probably been looted. I mean, it looks like it's been looted here, so I'm going to keep moving from that too. Yeah, so I should have maybe 2 hours tonight to just record a bunch of stuff, and I plan to do a bunch of stuff. I plan to play some prop hunt with a friend of mine, and I plan to record some Starbound. I'm going to start that. I'm going to play that without having played it before, and really only seeing maybe half an hour's worth of video online of people fumbling around the same way. I'm going to start playing Starbound. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm going to play a little bit of 2B2T, hopefully get an hour's worth of that in for a good 5 episodes. And then I'll have lots to post over the next month. So, alright, here's some more of the reads. Perfect. So, I mean, it should be pretty obvious to most players, but the reads are needed for books, which are needed for enchanting, to make it more efficient, get the higher level enchants, which is going to be easy, because, I mean, I've already got 37 levels, and I haven't really even been trying to grind levels. Just by digging and fighting off the constant stream of mobs in order to get food and bones and whatnot. So, getting an enchanting table is definitely high on my priority list. But in order to do that, I need more diamonds, diamond pickaxe. I've got 6 diamonds, so I do have enough to make the enchanting table. If I went with the pickaxe and the obsidian and then the 1 diamond, 2 diamonds for the enchanting table. But mainly, I need to pick up some leather. I need cows to get leather, and then I need, of course, reeds to make paper. So the reeds are going to make up a reed farm when I finally get to a place that I can set up for a while. And I'll probably choose a spot that's got at least 2 cows. When I see 2 cows, that'll be a sign to me that I can settle down for a good while and build a structure. Probably underground. I'll probably keep it secret, like I've been doing, to minimize the possibility of being griefed. Now, my main issue with getting griefed is not so much that it'll happen eventually, but because I don't play for long periods of time. I'll jump in for 2 or 3 hours, I'll record those 2 or 3 hours, and then for the next month I'll only be able to log in for 5 minutes or 10 minutes here or there, and I won't be recording. And chances are pretty high that if I've got a standing structure in the overland, someone will wander by it, just take everything. But if it's underground, the only people who would really notice are those who are cheating, using a map viewer or radar or something like that. Which, I mean, is certainly possible and completely legal in 2B2T, so not really complaining. I'm just saying if I want to reduce the chances of somebody accidentally wandering in, that's how you would do it, is keep it secret. Loose lips sink ships. So, speaking of ships, looks like I might be getting on a boat in a minute. Okay, here. I did not bring one with me. I thought that I did, but I probably broke it already. Yeah, that's what I did. Clay. I feel like I need clay for something important too, but I cannot remember for the life of me what that is. Yeah. I don't think it has a practical use, just used for aesthetics. Alright, so let's put together a boat. Alright. Leave a bit of stuff behind to be wasted, but that's okay. It's gonna happen. And apparently I am not smart enough to get into my boat. My boat! There we go. Alright, sailing off in ++. I'm hoping to reach 10K before the end of the episode. I might have to cut some out to get there. But that's what I'm looking to do. Let me check where we're at now. Oh, almost. We got only 500 more to go. So, I mean, the X direction, Z direction's a bit further off, and I should probably go to the main line in XX 1-to-1 in order to see more structures and landmarks and shit. So I might do that. I might go more in the Z direction to catch up, just to make things more interesting. Because right now, I mean, I've been walking for the entire episode. I haven't seen a single man-made structure that I can tell, anyway. doing. It depends how long it takes to actually go through YouTube, but and using the night, I'm going to play a couple other games, which I already mentioned, and then start editing them over the course of the next week, and posting them over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks, including Starbound, which I'm really excited to get to. I haven't played it at all, and it's been in my Steam queue. I also picked up a couple other games on Steam that are pretty good. I already mentioned State of Decay plenty, but I also started playing, I want to say it's The Sword and the Stars, The Pit. I'm probably getting the first part wrong, but it's definitely The Pit for the second part. It's a roguelike science fiction game that reminds me a lot of System Shock in the type of skills and how you combine them and whatnot. But it's really good, and I've been playing it during my lunch hour at work, and yeah, it's good. I like it. I like what it's doing, and I probably won't do any videos on it simply because it's my work thing. So when I'm at work, I'm playing it all the time, and then when I get home, I want to play something else that I can't play at work during my lunch hour. Okay, but it's definitely a cool game. I got it super cheap on Steam, and it's worth it. It was amazing, and I'm gonna keep playing it. I've only played like on easy, but I played Marine and I played Engineer, and I'm gonna play harder and different, you know, ways and whatnot, and it's very cool. So let's check this out. I think this is probably the 1010 marker. Let me see here. No, God, no. I'm 2,000 away from 1010. This is just a random fire. Yeah, it's not even on like a block of netherrack. Alright, let's keep sailing. I think I can make some serious progress toward 1010. I don't know why I'm pressing the wrong button. I must have been playing too much State of Decay, and pressing E to open up a pack in State of Decay is not the same in Minecraft to get into a boat. But I have been screwing that up quite a bit. A lot of people on today. Oh, crap. Well, let's see if I can go around. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to get off here. Nuts. It's the first time I've seen in a while that anybody's actually been in the area. Hey! It's a cow and a sheep. And a fire. Let's check out the light over here. It is nighttime, so it's probably a good idea anyway. There's one cow, unfortunately not a second one. Otherwise I would stop for a little bit and raise a few cows. Looks like we've got the old firebug back from quite a while ago. My first Minecraft server had that bug, where fires just wouldn't burn out. So, long time ago. Alright. Cow. One cow is not enough to make a cattle farm. I think everybody pretty much understands that. So, oh my gosh, I'm starving. I've been running quite a bit. It's my own fault for not paying attention to that. Let's swap out and eat a melon here. Alright, oh, that was my mistake. Gotta keep an eye on your hunger when you're moving that fast. Just trying to get somewhere before my hard drive fills up with just useless walking video. I've said it a few times, but really, there is nothing out here once you get past the first few thousand. I was led to believe that even up to 10,000, you would see a lot of broken, abandoned structures, but I haven't seen any the entire episode, except for that one marker we found. Ooh. Pit. So I'm wondering if maybe it's actually become safe in this area, as long as you're not sticking to the main lines. Hard to say. I expect that for a while, a month or two maybe, nobody would even find your base, but it only takes one person to find it, and broadcast the coordinates, and everybody knows. Think of all the animals, chickens and cows being the most important, because you really only need 1 or 2 sheep for everything that you might actually need. Wouldn't you guess that's probably the monument? Yeah, it makes sense to me. But chickens, of course, you can use for feathers, which you can use for arrows, and cows, of course, you must get for leather, which you must have for books. So it's no surprise that, well, I was going to say that I haven't heard or seen a chicken, and yet I just heard one. Hello. And a creeper. It's a very nice chicken you have there. Alright. Here it is, the chicken. Yeah, I could wait around for it to drop an egg on me, but I'm not going to. Oh god, zombie. Zombie baby, I'm starving again. I believe this is a Darwinia statue. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got some minecart tracks, made in fancy shapes. We got torches all over. They've got some pretty basic structures with a fire, and this here must be, yep, this is pretty damn close. 10K 10K tower, and it is well, it is what it is. Let's go inside, see if we can find anything interesting. Hey, pumpkins! I like furnaces. Alrighty. There's a lot of furnaces. Right, so, pumpkins. Do I want pumpkins? I probably should, if I wanted to, but I don't really have anything that I'd want to give up, and pumpkins are kind of a useless item. You can make pumpkin pie with them, but it's not any easier than any other food source. You can make other stuff with them, but it's really not the greatest item. So, I think it's time for me to build a sign. Oh, I actually have some. Great. Let's put my mark here. Alrighty, that looks good to me. And let's go up and check the top one here. Wow. Alright. Well, I could try to go to the very top of the tower. That might be interesting. But I think I'm just going to keep going on. Okay. I'm going to grab my stuff. I'm going to head out the door. And I will leave to find my own place in 2B2T. Alright. My frame rate dropped quite a bit in there, but you can see it's getting better already. Ooh, oh jeez. That sounded closer than I'd like it to be. Alright, well let's go ahead and take a look. Good lord. What is that crap? Well, that's interesting enough, and I'm just going to keep leaving, and that's where we'll end today's episode. This has been, of course, 2B2T. there's probably a assload of withers right below me, blowing the place up. So rather than stick around and risk getting myself killed for stupid reasons, I'm going to go in ++. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're enjoying the series, and if you have any comments about what you'd like to see me do, or if you'd like to see me play a different game, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. This is DoctrZombie with Advanced Minecraft, and I'll see you next time. Alright, welcome back to another episode of 2B2T. We're going to keep going in ++. I just left the monument. You can still see it there barely in the distance. It's got to go fade away in a minute. And moving in ++ still. And hopefully this recording will be uploaded maybe a week from now or a few days. We'll see. And, I was just talking to some guys in chat who watch the videos. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And, keep doing it, as long as you guys are enjoying the series. So, there you go. If your name's in the chat, you're in the chat. That's about as quickly as I could do a shout-out. If you're there, you're there. So, let's keep moving. Man, like I said, there's a lot of stuff around here that I could, you know, turn into a nice base. But now that I'm back on 1-for-1, the main line here, you'll notice the civilization is back. You could see ruined buildings again. So, I mean, it's about how you want to play 2B2T. If you want to meet other people and have fun and actually be on a multiplayer server, then yeah, you're going to want to stay to the main sections. Coca beans. I don't have any of those. That could be useful. I could get rid of the bricks. I mean, I could always find more clay and do more bricks. I'll tell you what, why don't I just put a little structure somewhere in this ruined area and just put my name on it. It is pretty ruined, isn't it? Not the easiest. So let me find a little spot off to the side somewhere. They've even got a little cactus wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a little brick structure, and it'll be something a little more lasting than just my signs. And then I will go ahead and grab that coca bean, bring that with me, so that I can make some coca bean farm. I'm still going to need jungle wood, but so I guess there's not a lot of point in doing that, is there? Because if I go to get jungle wood, I'll find cocoa beans. Also, jungle wood, that's what she said. That's a terrible joke. I'm going to cut that out. There. Now I don't feel like it was a huge waste carrying that brick all that way. So I'm gonna leave a note here. There. Awesome. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get that let's explore this ruin here. Ah, good. Sunny again. Yep, so this is what I've come... This is like what I come here for. What I expect to see. I'll take the potato. No, you know what? I'm not going to take the potato. Somebody else might need the potato. And everything else here is crap, so leave it. Old castles, blown to bits, tore up by picks and whatnot. They thought they were safe just a little bit past 1010, but obviously with such a large structure it was easy to see. And it looks like they don't have anything of value left. Yeah, I don't think 2 creeper explosions is their problem at this point. Well, let's look around a bit, you know, you never know, might find something useful. There's a basement, but... Oh, don't starve to death, hold on. was a close one. Alright, so let's take a look up here. There's a nice looking castle over there, but again, you could tell right away that it's been broken apart already. And typically if something's broken apart, anything that could have possibly been useful has already been looted out. So it's not really worth your while to try and find a broken down castle. Although, to be fair, I've been wrong about that before. All it takes is one surviving watermelon plant to be worth your while stopping somewhere if you're about to starve to death. So, obviously, I'm looking for signs. Signs and anything that might be valuable. But to be honest, oh, so here you go. Here's a perfect example. Looks like these might be only pumpkins, but you can't tell. I mean, these might be melons. But oh, somebody stepped on a pressure plate. A zombie, probably, that I heard. Boy, somebody was really busy around here. They did quite a bit of building before they were griefed. Oh, hey, is this a mob spawner? Oh. Looks like a mob grinder is underneath here. Interesting. Well, it probably doesn't work anymore. Kind of like everything else around. But it's obviously spawning mobs and pushing them towards something. But, yeah, that's, it's not worth repairing. It's in the box. Nothing in the box, nothing in the furnace. Alright, let's check out this fortress over here, and then maybe we'll be done with this episode. And then I'll take a breather and work on uploading the first one. Okay, well, yeah. Oh. Some kind of redstone contraption was here before. It's not now. And we can go up the floor. Oh. Okay. Very nice. And completely destroyed. So, alright, that was cool. It's fun, much more exciting than just walking through what could very well be a single-player world, for all you would know. So let's move on, and I'm going to end the episode here. Might be a short one, I'm not real sure how long it took me to look into those two buildings. And I will work on editing and uploading the first video, and I will be back on later tonight to do more 2B2T exploring. I'll take some free stream. Thank you guys for watching, and we're going to move in ++ a little bit further. This has been DoctrZombie. See you next time. Alright, let's keep walking here. Got more stuff to check out. Okay. So, I mean, there's a lot of broken homes in 2B2T. It makes me wonder if the people who just break into them and tear them down have places of their own that they go to, maybe connected to the Nether network, or if they just live like I am right now, going from place to place without actually building anything in order to, you know, just not settle down anywhere. I don't know. My brain is fried. I don't know what's going on in there. I can't form a coherent sentence to save my life. So let's make sure we're going in ++. We're going +Z. As soon as I go around this corner and off this skeleton, I'll be better off here. Here we go. Oh, and complete failure to hit there. Awesome. Great. Alright. Okay, so, looks like the sun's coming up, which is perfect. Good time to get started. And I wish I had enough room in my pack. Oh, I guess I do. Interesting. What did I lose? Oh, my signs. That's right. I ran out of signs. Okay, let's put together a boat and get a move on there. Okay. I think I'll be able to get a little bit further with the ice than I did last time here. There we go. Sweet. Alright. So, gotta cover quite a bit of ground here before I can safely say I found a place to stop. But I mean, we all know that already. So, I'm hoping to see some cool stuff instead of just this weird desert slash ice flow mixture that I've been getting for the last 2,000 or 3,000 blocks. So, I recorded a whole bunch of videos last night. I did about 2 hours worth of prop hunt, and then I'm cutting that down to usable clips. I started my Starbound playthrough, which is going pretty well, although I'm not sure the commentary is really up to what I would like it to be, which is upsetting to me. What the hell? Stupid lag. It could be better, is what I'm saying. So I'm hoping that after a day or two to relax and think about Starbound and what I'd like to talk about, it'll be better. I think the problem is that, you know, there's only so many things that I can chat about in a day without having to wait for a bit of a refresh. And after 2 hours of playing prop hunt, I'd kind of used up quite a bit of it. So, plus with the 2B2T series, I mean, other than me repeating myself a lot, which is something you could potentially get bored of, I would imagine, there's not a whole lot else to talk about while I'm jumping from block to block, ruin to ruin. So hopefully we'll find something really interesting to discuss over the next couple hills, but I kind of doubt it. I think we've gotten past the point where there's anything substantial in the way of broken structures, and the best thing that we could probably do is find somebody's still active home. And if I do, I'm not going to rat that person out and give away the coordinates, but people can probably find it just by walking in my direction. Boy, I'm really getting tired of these ice flows. You can't sail through them, you can't swim through them, you gotta jump around and waste all your food. And of course, I've come across so frickin' many of them in my path already. It's getting to be a little obnoxious. So I'm hoping that they don't last too long. But I have a feeling they're going to last quite a while, because my theory is that this is a byproduct of bad biome generation in earlier version that got overwritten with new biome generation, and now you're in a snowy biome, whereas before it was not, which is evidenced by the snow as well. But because the snow only falls and regenerates while someone's around, and people don't come through it that often, and like now it's not raining, I think that's why we're seeing this sort of patchwork stuff. Maybe something different. I mean, it could be any number of different bugs, but this is not obviously the intent of the biome generator. Well, that's not very impressive, but it is the first structure I've seen since the last one. And except for those awesome castles that were pretty beaten up, I haven't seen any really great structures since 5K. So I mean, anything out here is different from the monotony. Had a bit of an FPS drain there. Probably loading too fast or moving faster than my machine could load from the server. One or the other, doesn't matter. Alright, well, there's a cow stuck in a block of sand. Yeah, I'm definitely moving too fast for the server to keep up, which is what's causing my frame rate to drop down into the single digits. I mean, this is the kind of area that I would totally build a fortress on if I were playing in single player. Somewhere like over near that giant cliff, just because it's got so many different little features and looks really nice. Anyway, I think that'll probably end it for this episode. Even if I fast forward all of the walking, it'll probably take up more than 10 minutes, so I'm probably well overdue for a cut. And I will continue on in ++ direction, and I will see you guys next time on Advanced Minecraft. And wow, I really hate that my frame rate is dropping really bad as soon as I hit record, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. But I'll see you guys next time on Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie 2B2T. Alright, welcome back to 2B2T, Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie. And we're going to keep moving out. And I'm still fighting off the ping spikes whenever I'm recording, so I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Strange, it seems whenever I start moving around while I'm recording, the frame rate will just take a nosedive from 30 down to 3 within about 5 seconds. I don't understand why, but it's alright, we're going to keep on pressing forward. So I'm thinking a little bit about goals, what I should be shooting for here. Obviously the finding 2 cows in order to make a home base is a good way to start. Here's a weird light bug. Let me put a torch down and break it. Sometimes that'll fix a light bug, but not here. It's weird. Another goal I could get to is try to reach 70,000, 70k, which is roughly about reaching 100,000 in any of the mainline directions, if you consider it being a circle. So I thought about that as being a possibility, that if I get to 70 and I haven't found a great place with 2 cows, maybe I'll just set up shop there and hope I get lucky. But, I mean, I really kind of need them in order to progress anywhere in the game as far as getting enchanting table running with more than just 0 books, you know. So, you know, it's an option that some people have gone literally 1,000,000 blocks in any direction. I think 1,000,000 would take me far too long to record, and I'm not even sure that I would still be interested in doing it at 1,000,000. There we go. Plus, I don't know, again, could be different on 2B2T, but I've had servers myself that when I got out to 100,000 blocks, things started getting really wonky, and the lag was unplayable. But we'll see. We'll see. Could be fine here. I mean, they definitely have a much better server than I did, considering I was running it on a friend's computer. Alright. Let's keep moving. Having a solid sheet of ice is much better than the crap that I've been going through, as far as the broken ice lakes. So, at least here I can keep walking, I can keep making progress. Another consideration for when I might have to stop would be when I start running out of food, but it looks like I just got lucky. There's a melon farm over here that I can raid for quick replenishment. I won't have to stand around, build a base, and regrow everything. There may be more than just this melon farm. It looks like somebody may have set up a mine around here too. So let's grab some food and then keep moving. And maybe take a look around and see if I can find this guy's base. Quickly, not going to spend too much time on it. Oh, you know, I've been breaking melons, but I don't actually have room for any more. Okay, so, let's see, looks like I'm all better. Refilled my melon stock. Let me check this out. Well, nothing important, just a real basic mine here. There was another one over in the sand, over there with all the torches. Let me check that one out real quick, just to see if anybody's been using them lately. Oop, wrong way. Well, we have another rack. On fire, no less. Instead of torches. Ah, here we go. Underground base with a portal. Some more melons. Lots of building materials. Ah, hello. Alright, Alex Bush 1. That may be attempt at Bushel, but that's fine. Not online right now, so hard to tell if it's frequented or if it's just a base that hasn't been used in a while. Let me take a look around here. Well, there's a cave system underneath. I'm not going to do that. I'm kind of busy with my own thing at the moment. I don't need to go exploring a cave system, but I do want to look around a bit here. There's probably a bed somewhere nearby, and people like to destroy beds because it'll really screw up anyone who's got that bed as a home point when they get killed next, thinking they'll be fine. They wound up back at spawn. We all know what spawn's like. Alright, so cool. There is a pit stop here. And I will... I'm not going to flag the coordinates. You could probably find it just by following along the episodes. I'm not going to flag the coordinates because it's intended to be a nether pit stop for people who are traveling on the nether railroad. So I'm just going to keep moving on. And I'll see if there's any other structures nearby, but I don't think so. I imagine that was probably at the melon farm and then the base underneath. Okay, cool. Well, that was a nice little surprise. Well, this is a weird little structure. It's like two cliffs with a little cave tunnel underneath. That's funny. Alright, well, this may be a good time to end this episode, and yeah, I will continue my 2B2T run, moving in ++ until I find a pair of cows, or I reach 70k, which is about 100,000 blocks out from spawn. So thank you guys for watching. I'd like to keep doing the series if you guys are still interested in watching it, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do something or a different game, and I'd be happy to do it. So thanks guys for watching. This has been DoctrZombie. Goodbye. Welcome back to another episode of 2B2T, and we are still moving through the wilderness, checking for lost ruins of ancient buildings and whatnot. So, I'd like to keep going here, and looks like right away we got something. I hope I'm heading in the right direction here. Yeah, it looks like it, ++. And we found a little light over here. What is going on? Obsidian. Ah, okay. Somebody dug up some obsidian from a surface lava pool, it looks like. Oh, jeez, that was a good shot. Alright, it is dangerous to walk at night, but not terribly dangerous at this point. I've got a full set of armor, I got a diamond sword, so I'm not really worried about any problems I might come across. But it's been a little while since I played, so not quite sure what exactly I need to accomplish at this point. Do I want to... yeah, fine. Keep moving. Alright, so... hey, back in 2B2T. By the time you're seeing this video, it has been a long time since I've recorded it, because I am still uploading content from my week after Christmas game session, and actually about 2 weeks after Christmas. I still have a lot of prop hunt to upload. I still have a lot of 2B2T and a little bit of Starbound. But I figured this is the one that I played the least out of them. I've only got about 30 minutes of footage, which will break down into 2, maybe 3 episodes. So I should definitely hop back on 2B2T, because not only did I give it the short amount over the last film session, but it's also the most popular. So like I said before, I try to show things that you guys like to see. Nice one. Ooh, here we go. I do need to keep killing spiders for string, but there was no string. Only a egg sac. Not egg sac, venom sac. Alright. So, I do need to keep going in ++, or at least the best I can get to ++. I'm not going to hop in a boat right now, because every time I find a place like this huge lake, I get in a boat. As soon as I can see the next shore, it's like right out of vision. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it anyway, for the chance of getting a little bit faster. Boat, and pick up my leftovers, and we'll move on. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, pretty much exactly what I thought. Just out of sight, the next shore, can't go anywhere, so I have to jump back out of the boat. Good thing is I didn't break it this time, so I'll use it right again. Right away, another big old lake. So I'll put a list of the people who are on the server up, because I know people like to see themselves on YouTube, apparently. So there you go. That's about it right now. What in the... Look at these trees. Nice. Big old puffy trees. Alright, let's sail over here. Looks like I might just be able to squeeze through these 2 land masses if I don't screw it up. Come on. Don't crash. Don't crash. Nope, it blew up. Alright. Close enough. Okay, let's keep moving here. Oh, there's a creeper. Creepers are no big deal at this point. I mean, I've got my sword, I can maybe get him away, and I've got a full amount of food. I'm just gonna walk by. Creepers really not a big deal if you're moving around like I am. They're mostly a pain when they blow up your base. They fall in your roof or something stupid. Alright, there's another light source, another sign of humanity past, so let's go take a look and see if there's anything interesting going on. And usually it's just something, you know, mundane. People do not like to build bases at this point. I mean, you would assume if there had been somebody who built a base that there would be parts of it left, or you'd be able to see it from some location. Yep, another lava pool. But I haven't seen anything like that. Ouch. Just natural stuff. Or the occasional sign that maybe somebody was here, dug up some sand, or hit a creeper, or God only knows what. But no base. It's like once you get past 5k or 10k even, in a diagonal direction, unless you're following the exact one-to-one path, there's not a whole lot going on. Oh! Jeez! Damn skeletons are being sharpshooters here. So I'm about 600 blocks off from 1-to-1 ratio. Hey, look, crafting bench. So I'm going to try to get back there, because, again, there's the highest chance I've seen so far of finding a any sort of abandoned base or sign of civilization of any sort is right along the path. Granted, it seems like the absolute best chance you have of running into other people or other structures that people have made is if you follow the 4 primary directions from 0-0. But like I said, I'm trying to find my own spot to build a base, and basically as soon as I find a pair of cows, that's where I'm going to settle down, wherever that is. Hey, look at this. Looks like we've got something here that may be a abandoned base. There are no crops remaining, but it looks like it was, at one point, a farm. Interesting. And I don't know what the cobble's for, but there you have it. Somebody had a little underground farm here, and they were hoping that nobody would spot it, and it looks like somebody did, and took it all. But I don't know entirely what that's about. Somebody dug up a lot of dirt. I could spend some time looking for whatever remains of their abandoned base, because if somebody put a farm up, they must be close by. If I was using a mod for seeing through, you know, tiles, or there's a nerd pole over there, or something similar, I might be able to find it. But I'm not. I'm playing legit. But it's possible that you'd be able to find their base around this area. But it's also very likely that somebody else already found it. So, but hey, there you go. That's what we're looking for. Just some signs that people have wandered across these barren plains. Alright, looks like we're getting to a snow biome soon. So, that'll be a little bit of a different experience. And let's see if I've gotten back on track here. Not quite. I'm only about 300 off now. Wait a minute. I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm actually going further away. Uh-oh. How long has that been going on? That's okay. No big deal. I zigzag a bit. Oops, that was probably going on since the beginning of the episode. I just saw the number going in a direction and I thought it was up. It was actually down. It's a stupid mistake, but it's been interesting. Alright, so now we're going back in ++. Pretty dumb. That's alright. Let's just get past this hill here, and then I'm gonna zip along on the x-axis for a while. to get back to where I should be. Yeah, look what we found here. One last pumpkin just hiding out. Normally I wouldn't take something that is the last object in the area for reasons I've mentioned in the past, but a pumpkin is kind of useless. I mean, you could technically make pumpkin pie with it, but it's mostly for either decoration or to use so that Endermen can't see you, or when you're looking at an Enderman it doesn't respond. This looks like it might be a nerd pole too. So I'm going to grab the last one. I'm okay with that, because it's really not going to help anybody survive. Did I accidentally throw my axe? I did. There we go. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the 1-1 access, about 200 away. Of course I'm going in the wrong direction Z-wise now, but that's okay. There we go. So I'm hoping that when I get back I'll be able to see a little more interesting stuff. And hopefully I won't get lost again. So. Well, that's about it. This is back on the 1-to-1 axis, and if we're going in this direction, it is not the right way. But hey, look at this. A portal. Right at about 12,500. Yeah, 12,500. A little bit more, but that's pretty close to it. And that is, again, the only thing I've seen for miles. Let's see here. This is minus Z. So I actually want to be going in this direction Z-wise. Yep. And this direction X-wise. Okay, fair enough. So from here on out, I'm going to be heading in this direction. Now that I've gotten back to the primary axis here. Alright, so I think that's a pretty good place to end the episode. Should be a lot of cuts of me running along real fast, not saying anything, so I expect that I've got enough time put in for another 10 minutes or so. And of course, it's going to rain. But I've got the sound turned off, so it shouldn't be that big of a disruption. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is DoctrZombie with Advanced Minecraft 2B2T, and I will see you guys after I kill this skeleton. There we go, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello again, welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft 2B2T, the world's worst server. And it's actually not too bad once you get out of that first, 1,000 blocks. 2B2T, Anarchy server, running for over 2 years on the same map. And as we saw in some previous episodes, contains a little bit of bugs from 1.6 to 1.7 biome switching, and had a lot of comments about why those things happen, so I kind of knew, but very interesting nonetheless. And we are continuing in ++, roughly on the 1-to-1 axis of moving in the ++ direction. You'll notice we're at 12,700 in each direction, and there is jack squat other than nature. Well, and as I said that, there's a torch with some cobblestone and a workbench. So somebody used this as a marker for 12,750. Nice. So, this is where we're at. Looks like we're going to do a little sailing away, and that'll do it. Let's see who's on the server right now and say hello to everybody, and we'll get on our way. So, I grabbed a pumpkin last episode, which is going to make it a little more difficult to save anything other than my boat. Toss this on the ground. drop it down. Yeah, of course. There we go. Alright, so, how's it going? It is February 8th, and I just uploaded the last episode that I had available to me onto YouTube early this morning. And as luck would have it, I got more time to record, which is pretty much what always happens. I run out of content, and at that same time, I get a day where I can spend just a little bit of time, at least today, recording some new content. So let's see. I'm very doubtful that I'll be able to get around this island here. But maybe if I go this way... Hey, wait a minute. Is that reeds? Do I do have some reeds. But you know what? I'll pick up a few more. Reeds are very useful until you get your own reed farm up and running. Oh, I can always forget that they've changed how boats work. It's no longer right-click to dismount. It's now shift. So, what a noob. Alright, let's move on here. So I like to talk about what games I've been playing when I'm not recording, since that seems to be some pretty interesting content. And I've been playing MoonQuest, and for those of you not familiar with MoonQuest, it is a Minecraft mod pack that the guys over at Yogscast, I want to say, started. I remember them talking about talking to somebody on their team, putting together a pack of mods and calling it MoonQuest. But now you can get it available at moonquest.net. And the basic premise is that you are going to the moon, and it combines a bunch of other mods that add a lot of technology-related stuff. And major part of it is smelting your own tools, building a giant smeltery, and pouring casts made out of gold, and using them to make better tools. And it's actually pretty damn cool, I'll be honest. Usually with mods like Tekkit and such, I wind up building a quarry, setting it off, and basically running out of ideas because now the thing automatically mines for me and I don't know what else to do. But with this one, at least I know that I have a goal, which is build a rocket ship, get to the moon, so I can focus on something. And I think it's important for me when I'm playing Minecraft to have a goal, focus on something. Otherwise, I just wind up just dicking around for hours, which is to say that I'm going off in ++ and dicking around for a few hours, hoping to see something interesting. So, but as long as you guys are enjoying me talking to you, the soothing sound of my voice, going in ++, then I will keep making these videos. And on the other hand, if you guys want to see something else, something that I mentioned on the show, and you want to watch me do a little tutorial about MoonQuest, actually I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing a quick tutorial on how to build a smeltery, because it's fairly complicated to build and use a smeltery, but it's also very rewarding because the tools that you can get out of it are excellent. They're much better than your standard tools. Now I think when I was playing with it and looking at, you know, the book that you get for free when you start the game, I think it was intended to completely eliminate your own ability to create basic tools like pickaxes and such. I think the intent was to replace the simple, you know, put 3 iron bars and 2 sticks in a thing and come out with a pickaxe, and force you to actually smelt the handle, smelt the pick blade and whatnot, which is actually a really neat idea, but because of the way the mod pack is put together, they probably pulled that out, or it got accidentally overwritten, so that you can still build diamond pickaxes the normal way. But you know, it was interesting, and I really got excited about it, and obviously since I'm still talking about it, and I thought it was a cool concept, and I think maybe I'll do a tutorial video sometime on how to build and run the smelter in MoonQuest. So if you're interested in mods for Minecraft, and you either haven't done it before, or you have and you're an expert but haven't tried MoonQuest, I highly recommend it. And it's fairly simple to install. I could do a tutorial about that too if you wanted to, but basically you download the Tekkit. Is it Tekkit or Technic? I think it's Technic launcher. And then the Technic launcher allows you to input new mod packs by providing a web link, and you copy the web link that they give you from moonquest.net into the Technic launcher, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about overwriting your saves or messing up your Minecraft folder. It does all of that crap for you, and it's just fantastic. It's the way to go. Mods in Minecraft used to be a bitch. I know, because you know I used to do them, and I used to run a server off Bucket, and it was a pain. I'm sure that running a server using the mod pack is still pretty complicated, but even installing mods used to be a huge pain in the butt. So looks like I'm running low on food here, and I've been talking for a little while, so we're moving forward here. Still a little bit off because I had to sail around that island, but we're not too far off. If I got back on the exact ratio, I could probably get I might be able to see, you know, an occasional marker every 1,000 feet, meters, blocks, whatever you're gonna call it. But we'll see. All right. I probably should have put together a boat. I didn't realize it was going to be so long, because every other time that I've done this and stopped to make a boat, I only get to go like 20 feet before it breaks. And actually, I'm going to have to toss this on the ground first. Let's try it again, though, and watch me fail to go anywhere. Drop. Drop. But, you know, I gotta keep trying. Try to make some progress here as far as... Ugh, why did I do that? That was dumb. As far as getting a move on. Drop that there, put that there, drop those. Got it. Grab the pumpkin. What happened to the boat? Oh, for the love of... Oh, we might be having a lag spike. That could be the issue. Let's try logging out and logging back in, I guess. There we go. That seems to have worked. Alright. Let's go ahead and sail. And now, of course, I can kind of see... I doubt we're going to get too far, but we're going to give it a try. Alright. Here's a marker. Ah, with signs on it. Excellent. That's what we're looking for. This will probably be a good space to stop as well for this episode. And we're going to just stay right in the boat. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, maybe not, actually, because I like to leave a sign if I've made it to one. And the boat isn't going to go too far. Alright, let's see here. 14K, 14K. Welcome, run. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and leave a sign. I can probably get my stuff if I drop some things there. Let's drop that. And a stack of coal, and put together a sign. Did I just... Of course I did. Alright, sticks, sign, grab them, and throw everything else overboard, and leave my own note here. It is February 8th, 2014, and that'll do. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Okay. There. I'll save the signs for the next person to come by. I may be stuck. Hold on. Let's not drown in the water. Alright, got my coal back, got my pumpkin back. And we got my boat, and we're going to keep going, and that is where we will end the episode. I'd like to thank you guys for watching Advanced Minecraft 2B2T with DoctrZombie. Exploring ++. We just reached 14K monument, which is, you know, a little stone in the water. We're going to keep going until we find 2 cows, and that's where we're going to set up our base, and when I finally show it on YouTube, it'll get horribly rated. So, but that is okay, because by then I'll probably have left, given that I film and then post over like a month or two. Last thing I want to say before I go is that I've tried to switch to a schedule where I post a 2B2T episode every Saturday morning. Really, I start uploading it Friday night because it takes a while and I run it overnight on the computer. But that's what our goal is, Saturday mornings, a new episode of 2B2T. And then throughout the week, as my schedule permits, I'll upload either 2B2T or something else, depending on what I've got available. And again, thank you guys for watching. This has been DoctrZombie. Goodbye. Hello again! Welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft 2B2T. We're moving in ++, and looks like we just found a portal. That was weird, it was right over the hill. Oh man, it has been a long time since I've been able to play 2B2T. I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life, as well as just not having the free time, but I'm back and ready to do a little more exploring in ++. Right about, what, 14.310 in both X and Z. Not going to go with the portal though, and it's weird. I mean, you'll see a portal like that, and there is nothing around. Just nature, just the wild nature of 2B2T. So we're going to keep moving. Still looking for the 2 cows, the perfect sign that it's time to be home. And I'm hoping that I get enough time to record a full episode's worth before Saturday. I know that I said last time I'm trying to get to a Saturday 2B2T schedule every Saturday. I couldn't because I had some really important stuff going on last week. Actually, I guess I uploaded it last week, but the weekend before that I thought I was going to be able to upload, and turns out we had some important things to attend to, and it's alright now. We're back, we're recording. If I get at least 10 minutes worth, I can put up another episode this weekend, which will be in 2 days, because today is Thursday the 27th? Yeah, I believe the 27th of February. And man, it is much warmer here in 2B2T than it is outside. Holy crap. So, alright, well let's get moving here. Let's do some gaming and some recording and some walking in a straight line, because man, there is nothing to see after the first 15k. Well, I'm not even at 15k, and I'm already walking through wastelands of just, well, really, it's perfect for building stuff. I mean, let's be honest. I mentioned before that these are the type of places that I would set up shop if I weren't completely positive that I'd be found out and ransacked at some point. But I mean, I don't really know what the chances are. There's about 20 people online at any time on 2B2T, when I've seen them anyway, and it's a huge world, so I mean your chances of putting up even a visible base at this far out and not being ransacked are probably pretty good. But as I kind of mentioned before, I'm just gonna do it, fuck it. I need to get leather to build a library. It's like kind of important. So I'm looking for those cows, man. I gotta get a little cattle farm going if I want to survive with any long-term plans or goals. So there you have it. Oh. Is that's probably just a natural little cave over there, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. What else am I gonna do, you know? So I've been playing a little Minecraft when I'm not recording on my friend's server. Way back in the day I used to run a Minecraft server. We'd have a bunch of people in it. And, lately, my friend and I and one of my relatives have been playing a little vanilla Minecraft. We're almost ready to fight the Ender Dragon. If I can, maybe I'll record that, but I mean the chances are pretty low that I'll be able to record it when we're actually doing it. I'll be lucky if I can Skype at the time. But after we finish that, I think I'm going to convince him to put up Moon Quest on the server, and we'll play Moon Quest, which will be pretty awesome. I've never actually beaten the Ender Dragon. I think I probably mentioned this before, but I get bored and I restart, and I get bored and I restart, and there's another portal. Not quite 15k yet, but there it is. But I never really finished the game, because I like the survival aspect more than I like the grinding up to get super gear and go shoot a dragon in the face aspect. Plus, Endermen are just too damn rare. Every night I'll go out and I'll try to hunt one or two. I'll get lucky if I get more than one. And then they don't drop a pearl, and it's a big waste of my time. Alright! Finally! Something, not just woods and dirt. Let's check it out. Let's go inside. Let's break into this person's house and look at their things. Looks like they even were going to build a little pathway. Now this is pretty nice. This is a basic fort. They were working on glass to fill in the windows. And looks like they even got a basement, but it looks like no storage. So either it was raided and taken away, or it was it's kept in your personal inventory, so you're always safe when you log out. I'm just gonna do something a little crazy here. I'm gonna take this glass and I'm gonna put it in your windows. Doot doot doot. So if this person ever logs in again, they will have a what the fuck moment when they're like, who came in and fixed my house rather than destroying it? That's crazy. There's no bed here either, so it makes me think it's probably an old fort that somebody got destroyed. So, alright, let's and we're back after a one-day hiatus there. Got interrupted, and there we go. As usual, when I get interrupted, it takes a little while to come back. But we're back. I had to shove the glass into a little chest so it didn't disappear. I think there might be more up here to do. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough, but let me dump my pumpkin in there, finish up with the glass. Honestly, I don't think anybody lives here anymore. It may have been a temporary house, although it looks like they put a lot of work into it for it to be a temp house. More likely, somebody played and they don't play anymore. So, but it's not a bad place. And we're going to keep moving off in ++, and as soon as I figure out where it is. I don't mind giving out the coordinates for this because it's obviously abandoned. Alright, that's plus and Z, and this is plus and X, and we're a little bit off, so I'm going to head this way a little bit. So sometimes I get interrupted, it takes a little while to come back. Alright, so, in this direction. We're going to keep moving. I don't think I'll get to 20k this episode. No, hell no. That's 5,000 blocks away. So, you know, I'll just keep going until I hit about 10 minutes, and then we'll stop. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not a lot to say. I had some stuff going on. I haven't had a lot of time to record because of it, and I don't know when I will get more time to record. It's really just right now I'm just trying to cram a square peg into a round hole as far as fitting time to record right now. There's actually stuff going on at my house, and I managed to get a couple minutes alone, semi-alone anyway, and nobody to yell at me for talking into a microphone. So I figured I'd finish up the episode. I know I'm trying to keep to the Saturday schedule. I think if I get 5 more minutes in, then I could do it and give you guys another episode tonight. So today is the 28th, so tomorrow's the 29th of February. Wait, no, 1st of March, I think. Actually, I have no idea. I would have to look at my calendar on my desktop to figure it out. So, there you go. Alright, sun is coming up, which is good. No mobs around. And we've got something over here. Probably a lava pool, I think. It looks like one. Yeah. It looks like somebody grabbed some, it doesn't even look like they grabbed any. They just poured water over it for some reason. But, the obsidian was there. Alright, we are 400 blocks off, so I'm going to try to course correct a little bit and head due north till we get back. And I'm going to time gash it. Alright, we're back in almost a 1-to-1 ratio now, so this is right along the border. I am about 500 off of what would have been 1-to-1 in the 15,000 range. I don't know if there's a monument there or not. Seems like the kind of place that might, but I'm not going to go back for it. I'm just going to press on, try to get to 20k over the next few episodes. It's been a long time since I've seen any animal on the server. I'm thinking, I mean, there's a couple possibilities. One is just that they've all been murdered over the, 2 years that the server's been running. But I thought that animals still spawned in rare occasions. If you hung around a place long enough, they would spawn. Maybe that's just complete fabrication on my part, but there are signs that, people have been around every so often, but nothing like that last structure I just saw. But, it's better than nothing. I mean, I've gone several thousand blocks without seeing anything at all except nature. And again, if I could just find the 2 cows, I would say screw it and set up camp. It would probably be a while before anybody even found me. I did bring up a list of the people who were online while I was zipping through, but here it is again. And, shout out if you see your name on the list, let me know in the comments. And, well, there you go. Alright. Well, I think this will probably wrap up the episode. It might be a little bit of a short one, I'm not sure. But that'll probably do for now. And we are moving along. I am already getting lost, or off my coordinate system just by a bit. Because I take the easy path, and that's how I wind up being 500 blocks off anytime. So, alright guys, well, I'd like to thank you all for watching 2B2T. I'd like to keep doing it. As soon as I get more time, I'll record a whole bunch of episodes, but I don't know when that's going to be. I'm going to try to stick to my once a Saturday schedule, and I would like to keep doing some other games. Starbound, I'd like to keep playing. Gosh, whatever else you'd like to see, let me know. I picked up the latest Humble Bundle, the one with Antechamber and Monaco, a couple other cool games. I'd like to give some of those a try. I played Antechamber for a while, and it was really awesome. I haven't finished it yet. I'd like to finish that one soon. So, anyway, I've worn out my my ending trailer here, and it looks like we're about to move into a snow desert. So, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. DoctrZombie, play 2B2T, and I'll see you next time. Hello again, welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft 2B2T with DoctrZombie. And here we are, moving in plus again. And actually I just noticed that the snow biome we're moving to has a giant jungle tree and a torch. So I'm thinking maybe somebody planted that over here, because I don't think this is where it's supposed to be. Oh, uh-oh, a little bit of a lag blip there. Alright, so we're back in 2B2T. Had another chance to start recording, and I figured I would take advantage of that right away. And it looks like being middle of the night here is not the greatest time to jump in, but not even middle, we're just getting into it. Let's go ahead and charge these guys here. I should be alright to take on these 3 skeletons. Oh. There we go. Okay, one left. There we go. Alright. Well, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad. Let me scarf down some of these and look what we got here. There we got a couple bows and some leather stuff. I already got an extra bow here. I don't know why. That one's in pretty good shape. Let's see if I can do this here. Toss my potatoes on the ground, put the 2 bows together. There, I've got a full bow. I don't need a backup bow, so I'm just going to toss that. I didn't even realize I've been carrying that around for God knows how long. Wasting an inventory spot. Alright, let's move on here. Alright. Excellent. Look at this. We've got a melon farm. We've got a jungle tree here. I do not have any jungle tree saplings or wood, but I think I'm going to leave this one be because I don't think it's worth bothering to chop it down and hope that I get one sapling out of the damn thing. But one thing we can do is we can replenish our melon supply. Although we've got a backup stack and some baked potatoes and such, we're actually well equipped for the journey. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Somebody just left everything out in the open, thinking they would never be found. So, well, I don't think they have anything that I really need or want, so I will just leave that there. And I will take some melons, because why not, right? Definitely not going to hurt anybody if I grab a few of those. Okay. What else we got over here? A lot of melon farms. A lot of melon farms. You know, if it weren't for the fact that everything was stored out in the open over there, I would say that there's got to be like a hidden base nearby, but it seems a little strange to me that they would have such a big storage. Well, there's an area under the dirt here. That's pretty basic. Might have been a bed or something. Well, I mean, that's all there is here. I'm not going to reveal this one's positions because it might still be in use. I don't know. There are some, you know, active melons here, so I will move on. I'll follow these little markers and keep going in ++. It actually hasn't been too long since my last episode and my last house that I found. So you could probably find your way here pretty simply by following my path. It's not too far away. Alright, let's keep going. That was a pretty good start. And now comes the long, boring part. So anyway, this is who's online on 2B2T right now. If you see your name, leave a comment. Alrighty. And, oh, jeez. Another lag spike. That's not good. Hopefully that's not going to be around for much longer. Alright, let's get on here. So, like I mentioned in the last episode, which went up today, this morning, this is March 1st, Saturday, March 1st. You know, let me know if there's something that you guys would like to see me do in Minecraft, 2B2T, or otherwise. Mods or maps that you'd like to see me try, I could do those. Things that you'd like to see me do in 2B2T, I could do. Other games, whatever you'd like to see. So last night, some friends of mine and I were playing on our private server, and I may have mentioned before that we were slowly getting to the point where we could defeat the Ender Dragon, and we managed to do it last night, which is pretty simple. Oh, jeez, the lag! Holy crap! It's a pretty simple task. It's not as complicated as I thought it might be, and you know, we were well prepared. We had lots of enchanted armor, and bows were enchanted. And really, it never even came close to getting any of us killed. Although when I spawned in the first time, I accidentally fell into the portal, of course, because that's just the way things go for me. And I did not bring any blocks with me, and the portal was off to the side, about 20 blocks away from the main land. So I had to build a bridge, and I didn't have any blocks, so I was stuck there until somebody came to rescue me. But I did grab some footage of it, not the whole thing, and it's not well commented. It's really just Skype conversation. But if you guys are interested in me posting that, I could do that for you. But yeah, now that we're done with that, now that we've knocked out the Ender Dragon, we're switching, in fact we have switched to MoonQuest. We had to pick an older version of the Yogscast MoonQuest. This is getting ridiculous. This is part of the reason I stopped doing 2B2T for a while. The jumping made it unplayable. I'm hoping this is just a temporary setback. Anyway, we had to use an older version of the Yogscast inspired MoonQuest mods and download them for both client and server side. But we did get it working, and I'm going to probably spend some time tonight setting up a base when I'm not recording. But I had another couple minutes to jump in. It's actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this video is split in 2 different days. I did about 5 minutes last night, and I'm going to do about 5 minutes more. No, I'm going to do about 10 seconds more because this is bullcrap. The lag is making me very angry. I am not going to be putting up with this crap the entire time. Hopefully it gets better again. It might be the result of a new update, or it might be another hacker attack like they had before, for lack of a better term. But I'm going to settle down then and stop the video pretty soon. See where I'm at now. See, I'm about 400 blocks off again because I'm always taking the easiest path. So that's not very helpful. I'm going to grab this thing here. Since I've got the extra spot, I might as well take a crafting bench. And I'm going to head about 400 this way, and maybe I'll speed it up, and that's where I'll end the video. Okay, so as I was afraid, the lag spikes and the jumping around is affecting me. I took a little damage from that spider whom I thought I'd left behind, and then suddenly I got ported back to the location. So I'm going to stop here. We are almost back to the 1-1 ratio. Again, I've been pushed about 400 blocks away, and I will see you guys next time on 2B2T Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie. Hey guys, welcome back to Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie here on 2B2T, and this is not the 2B2T that you guys remember. We are near 0-0 because they are currently addressing some issues with the gigantic 2-year map, and they've taken it offline, so I had to wait out the night in a hobbit hole there and put together some basic equipment when I did it, and we're going to go to 0, and there we are on Z. Which way should I go here? This way. Alright. We're going to head over to 0-0 and see who's online. And I'll do a couple of quick shout-outs as soon as I'm stopped being chased by creepers and God knows what. So here we go. Here's everybody that's online. I want to specifically say hey to Captain Nipples and Jack the Ripper was on. Is he on now? I don't see his name. Oh, there it is, right in the middle. And say hey to everybody who's watching. Thanks for watching the show. Here's somebody whose name is 2B2T. Interesting. Alright, so what's going on? Well, it turns out that the map that's been running for a while has some serious lag issues. If I had to put my money on it, I would say it has something to do with the fact that it's been running for so long with so many different versions of the game, that the map itself has kind of become fragmented. I'm not positive. Maybe it's just too big and the latest version, the latest release of Minecraft doesn't handle that well. But for now, just for a little while at least, they are doing a test map here, and I don't know what exactly they're testing, but this is it. I mean, this is Spawn, this is 0-0. It is hardly the... I mean, it looks a little like home over there, but so here we are. They're going to keep it this way probably till the end of March. But I want to do a quick video. Haven't had time to hop into 2B2T lately, and my last video mentioned that the server was offline when I did. So I've got a good 5 minutes here, and I figured I would jump on, and this is what I saw. And then I looked it up, found out what was going on. So if you've ever been curious about 2B2T, about playing on an Anarchy server, but the hellish landscape around Spawn was just too much for you, play this month. Jump in, check it out, see what it's like. There's a lot to be done here. I mean, look at it. You can get logs and stuff. You can get started right near spawn and not have quite the same problem. Oh, if only I killed some skeletons, I could grab some food here. Well, unfortunately, that's about all I'm going to do other than jump around here and take a look up the spire here. because right now I just don't have quite the amount of time I would be hoping for something as momentous as this. But I did want to jump in, and I wanted to say hello to everybody, and once again I'll show off whose name's online right now, so you can see if you're in the list. Leave a message, say hello. But here we are. It looks like spawn is in a swampy type biome with some lava pools nearby, and of course the traditional 2B2T volcano. Lighting of the torch has been placed. Alright, well, there's somebody down there. If they come up here, we can put them on the video too. So let me say hello to everybody. Oh shoot, my caps lock got hit on. Boom. Alright, well, will I be playing on 2B2T during the test month? I'd like to. If I get some time, I'll hop in and maybe do something worth recording. Maybe build something, maybe hang out with people who are fans of the show, or just fans of 2B2T. But right now I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. It looks like somebody's got some farmland down there. I should probably head over there and grab a little bit so that I can get started with my normal survival stuff. I've got blue orchids, which I guess turn into light blue dye. That's pretty standard. And I've got my basic tools and some cobble. So I'm ready to go. I can make a little bit of a fire. In fact, I think I've got the 2-string. I think that's all I need to make a fishing rod too. So I could actually get some food and survive. But that's not really impressive since it's not the 2B2T we remember. Not yet anyway. We'll see how long it takes to become just, what do you want to call it? Barren. Barren's a good word for it. Alright. Whoa! After all that, I fell in the hole. Hey, look at this! Just in time, we can pick some wheat and replant. If we can get 3, then we're all set for... There we go, making a loaf of bread. Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video, and I just wanted to jump in and talk about what's going on. And hopefully they're going to fix the problems that they've got. But for now, I think I'll log off. I think that was an accident. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This has been DoctrZombie with 2B2T's test server, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft with DoctrZombie. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do some expert Minecraft on the world's worst Minecraft server. This is 2b2t.net. It is a open server, anybody can join it, and it has the distinction of running for 2 years in vanilla mode. Absolutely no mods other than the ones needed to keep it up and running. Actually, I don't even know if they're using any mods at all. And it's completely rules-free. There are no rules. There's no admin. There are no moderators. It is 100% anarchy server. And you can hack, you can cheat, you can do whatever you want, and a lot of people have. And it's been running non-stop for 2 years on the same map. And it has it's notorious for just being a hellish wasteland. And I recorded a whole bunch of footage in this, me playing it, and actually was pretty lucky, got a good start. And then the footage was useless because the sound wasn't recording properly, my voice. This is spawn in 2b2t, mountains of cobble formed by lava. I'm actually way up in the sky at 164 in the Y position. Everything's loading super slow because there's water, there's just mountains of cobble. I don't even know which way I'm going to go. I've got a mini-map. If you notice in the upper left corner, I'm using a tool called Radar Bro. And Radar Bro lets me see some things, including certain mobs. It lets me see when there's a chest nearby. And also lets me see some of the terrain. You'll notice it's showing me slime balls now because there's dead slime balls in that location. But it won't tell me if it's above me or below me, so it's actually pretty useless at this point. But it does let me know if a player is approaching me, going to murder me, and in 2b2t, a lot of guys are out to kill you. I don't know which way is out. I'm guessing it's the opposite direction of all the water. So I'm going to ride. Oh no, that does not look promising down there. Basically, there's a crater where spawn is, and I think I might be going down the wrong side of the crater, actually walking back to death. It's hard to tell because everywhere around is cobble and not much dirt. Dirt is precious because you can pick it up with your bare hands. You don't need a tool to pick it up, so you see some dirt, grab it because you might be able to use it to climb over a gap in the world. I think I'm on the right side because it looks like I can get out from here. But basically in 2b2t, your first goal is to get away from spawn, where people will murder you, and find food, because you're going to starve to death. The server's in hard mode, so you will take damage when you starve, and you will die from it if you don't find food quickly. The server is so desolate for such a long distance away from spawn that you try not to jump, you try not to run, you simply walk out in any direction that you can to get away, and hopefully find some grass with some, plants growing on it that somebody else, put there. And if you're lucky, you can survive a few days. Some people are able to survive by getting enough zombie meat and eating that. It's tough though, because you risk getting hurt when you fight the zombies. I've fallen twice and taken damage for it, but fortunately I had enough food that I was able to regen at this point. But that's not going to last much longer. I've only got a few seconds left of regeneration. Here's a good place to board across with the dirt. Oh man, this is just a nightmare. Yeah, when I did my my first intro of this, oh wait a minute, there's a sapling over there. I got really lucky. I found a bunch of trees that some guy planted. And I was able to get some wood, which is super precious in this game because you need it to make tools, So here we are. I hate to do this, but I do not have any bones, and I need wood. So I'm going to take this sapling with me. And the next guy is not going to be so lucky, and it's certainly possible the next guy is going to be me. So I might regret doing that. I might get killed early and lose it. You'll notice on my mini-map there's a chest that's probably way down underneath near the spawner that's also nearby it. there's a portal. Now, last time I did this, when I had to throw out all the footage because it wasn't working, I took a portal, and I walked and walked and walked until I starved to death and never found another exit portal. But I'm going to give it a shot. This is one way you can try surviving. If you find a working portal, you can go to the Nether, you can walk in any direction, and hopefully you'll see another portal. And you won't be, killed by ghasts and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to this road and hope that it pops out at a portal somewhere. It's going up there. What the hell, go up a few. Now, this is where Radar Bro definitely comes in handy, but it can also get you killed. Beyond just seeing the mobs, which is great and all, it will show you a little black line if there's a obsidian portal somewhere. So what I've done is I can walk in a straight line and then see an obsidian portal and try to find it. I said it can get you killed because if you find an obsidian portal, it might not necessarily be inside the walkable lines. Like I said, people can hack and cheat in the server, so they can use exploits to get above the bedrock and then build a portal there, and they can travel without, having to be down here where the ghasts are and all that stuff. Now, if you notice on that minimap, it looks like somebody painted an arrow with some kind of dirt or netherrack or something. So it's possible that they want somebody to walk in this direction. So you'll notice the bedrock. I'm actually near the top of the world here. Alright, I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to cross my fingers that I don't get killed. Starved to death. That'd make for a pretty boring video. But, yeah, there's a chance, and really might be my best chance of getting anything done here, is to just follow along this road. So we'll see. I can fast forward the boring parts and get to something interesting. But I can talk a little bit about strategy for 2B2T while we're walking. Like I said, the first thing you want to do is find food. Once you've got food, a steady supply of it, the next thing you want to do is build a bed. You want to be able to get wool, or at least string from spiders, enough that you can build a bed, and then you don't have to do this all over again. Because if you get killed, you get back to spawn, you might never find where you had your little safe house with food. Now, up here, I see a portal. If you look on the upper left of my radar, I'm getting close to an obsidian portal. Whether or not I can actually reach that thing is a different story, but it should be straight ahead of me, either up above in the area no one can get to, which it looks like it might be because somebody was digging around here, or down below. I'm just going to keep going. I honestly don't think I can get to that one. It looks a little like the one I tried to get to in my last playthrough and never found. It was just impossible. Ah, perfect. Here's a portal. We've gone a decent distance, and in the overworld it's going to be much, much further. Looks like people have been wrecking this guy's portals. Here we are. Let's look around. This is pretty crummy as far as exit areas go. Middle of an ice lake. But I am far away from, well, civilization, you could call it. I'm 4,000 blocks out, 4,800 blocks away from spawn. That's as good a place as any to start looking for food. Now there's a sheep, and if I had shears, I would be set. I'm so loath to actually kill this thing. I'm gonna leave it go. I probably should kill it and take the one wool that it would drop, but it's not enough to make a bed. There's no guarantee that I'm going to find food and survive long enough to make a bed anyway, so rather than ruin my chance of coming back and getting that sheep and keeping it alive, I'm just going to keep running. I am almost halfway starved to death. No food in sight. Trees! Oh my gosh. Here we go. We've got a chance. We can get some wood, we can build tools, we can maybe even, get a sword, or find a... Hey, look, there's even a workbench over here. So somebody came by, 2 workbenches. Somebody came by, built a workbench, chopped down some trees, made pickaxes, probably dug into the earth and then died. They probably didn't get far, as evidenced by the blocks that are just lying around. Alright, let's take this. I want that, and I want some wood. Here, this is probably wood over here. You know, another thing I could try to do is if these were oak trees, and they're not, I could try to get apples from them. And that would keep me alive for a little bit at least. Oh, maybe they are oak trees. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. So there's a chance just by breaking these leaves, I'll drop an apple. I've got plenty of saplings now. I feel guilty about taking the one at spawn, but you never know how things are going to go. You know, you might wind up with a stack of bones from fighting skeletons or getting them burnt in sunlight. And that one sapling can turn into a forest and you can save your life. In 2B2T, this is Minecraft in its most dangerous. You're gonna die. You're gonna lose. You're gonna restart at spawn more than once. And if you're lucky, you'll make a little bit of progress and you can come back and catch up with it. I'm gonna let the rest of those rot off, and I'm gonna... How did I do that? There was one over there. I'm gonna build some tools. Build a pickaxe, and then I'm gonna go under the ground a bit and get some stone. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. It takes the same amount of time to punch it out with my fists. Why break your pickaxe? You know what I mean? Looks like I found a cave. That could be good news. There's some coal here. I'm not like super worried about getting coal at the moment. I'm really worried about not starving to death. And I know it's ironic. I just played Don't Starve not too long ago. But what's going on here? But this is the game in which I expect to starve more than the other. It's worth trying because there are 3 spawners nearby underground somewhere, and there could be food in those. So, you know, it might actually be worth my while to go into the cave and look for the food. But first, there you go. It's a tiny cave. It's not worth anything. So I can actually use this as a base. I don't have to build anything. I'll grab my. Wait a minute. Let's not do that. I gotta use this first. Let's build some more tools. Bink, bink, bink. For a better pickaxe. And an axe. And I will use the axe to cut down a few more trees. And hope that they drop some apples, because then I can live just a few more minutes. And keep trying to survive in this, the hardest of all servers. Now, I say it's the hardest of all servers. That might not actually be true, but definitely it's the hardest of all vanilla servers. And the server is so bad, so renowned for trolls and just people who are racists and thieves and murderers that it's actually infamous within the Minecraft community. If you haven't heard of it, you know, don't be too surprised if you haven't heard of it. I did not hear of it for a long time, but once I did find out about it, it sounds like a lot of people know about it, and they revere and fear it at the same time. This is just what happens when you let everyone on your server and don't care who they are, or what they say, what they do. There's a lot of chat that's pretty nasty, and I apologize if they've said something that is inappropriate. I can't control that. But it does happen in the server. So the server is not for people who are weak of heart. Alrighty. Getting some wood. Have not seen any apples yet, but I'm going to cut down all of these trees if I can, because I think that's my best chance of getting an apple, is if all these trees are rotting away at the same time. The most reliable way of food in this game is going to be melons. If you can get a melon farm going, you can use the bone meal to get it started, and then if you've got enough of them, you can just sit there and wait for melons to spawn, and you know, you can use them to heal you. It takes a lot of time, and you have to actually find a melon or a melon seed in a dungeon in order to get it going. And first time that I ever made it out of spawn and really got going, I did find a melon farm. Somebody had like 2 or 3 plants that weren't trampled, weren't stolen, and I grabbed a melon from it. I made, you know, a nice little melon farm of my own, and I was smart enough to hide some of the things that I collected and keep some in my inventory when I logged out. Here's somebody else's base. Went down here. Let me see what they got. Because somebody came in and stole everything that was there, even the plants that I was using to raise melons. They just ripped them out of the ground, and that was it. My melon farm was gone, but fortunately I had saved some melon seeds, and I was able to replant and restart, and then I got killed by a skeleton, and it was all over. So, still no apple drops, but I did get a lot of saplings. I am down to 2.5 food. I might not make it anyway. Oh god, someone's coming. Oh shoot. He's gonna come and kill me. Well, at this point, your best bet is to log off, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, thanks for watching, and this has been DoctrZombie. Bye. Hey guys, this is DoctrZombie again. Welcome back. I got a lot of positive feedback from my 2B2T video, and I'm going to go ahead and log back into 2B2T. It's changed since I was on last. It's now 2b2t.org, but holy crap, look at this. I'm actually where I was before. I am shocked. Last time I logged in, they must have been doing some sort of test server or something, and it was not where I was before, and I was kind of bummed out about that. I kind of gave up. But holy crap, I am back here on 2B2T with all the stuff I had before, and I'm about to starve to death, so that's definitely happening. Okay. I don't think I'll ever be able to find this place again. Chances are, in the time that I've been gone, it's been pretty significant. Things have changed really a lot, and I won't be able to find my way back here. Oh, hey, somebody else, maybe? Well, I mean, it's been so long, I don't even remember if I'd found... I think maybe this is the place that I'd found when I was in the last episode. I've got one left. One measly meat stick left. So I'm going to be dead. It's gonna happen. So best thing for me to do is, well... try to kill 2 zombies and eat their flesh and come out ahead. I'm going to try that. That's going to be my survival technique for 2B2T, is to eat rotten zombie flesh. Of course I only get 1, and 1 is not going to help me out because it's just going to go away. What can I do about this predicament that I'm in? I got wood. I mean, that's positive, but I need food. Best way to get food without any sort of farm or animals nearby is by cutting down oak trees, and of course I happen to be in a pine tree forest biome, so that's not gonna frickin' work. Looks like somebody made a glass penis over here, or I'm sorry, ice penis. Oh, I'm starving to death. It's happening. Alright, let's eat this. It's gonna go away. I don't have enough. I could make oak trees? I go back, kill that skeleton, make an oak tree, and hope to find an apple? Ah, hell, it's the best option I got. Hello, everybody. Let me go ahead and initialize a couple of different things here. Try to get this live stream kicked off. Hi. Hello there. It's me! I'm wearing the same shirt as before. Alright.
Hi everybody, as you probably already know, I'm going to be live streaming in a few minutes. I'm sorry I'm 40 minutes later than I wanted to be, but I had some family commitments to attend to, and family does come first. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that the live stream that actually contains the content for 2B2T is separated from the, 3-hour meme stream that you guys just watched. So I'm going to shut the stream down for 10 minutes, whatever it takes for YouTube to clear its buffer, and then we're going to start right up on the temp map on 2B2T, the April Fool's map, and I'm going to talk about what the April Fool's map's going to have in store, and so I'm going to play on it, and we're going to have a good time. So stay right there. The stream should reinitialize for you in just a couple of minutes, and I will be right back.